What's up, guys? We are live. So we have an awesome round of speed dating for you. We got four beautiful ladies. We got Eden, who's a seasoned veteran, who's back for round 10. We got Aspen, who's back for round 3. And then we have Miss Little Dragon and Sydney, their first time around. So we got four girls for you. So hopefully you guys bring your A game. So yeah, this is gonna be a good time. We haven't done one of these in maybe 2 weeks. So yeah, don't hold back and then message me tomorrow and be like, yo, Alex, can I get in the next one? So first come, first served. As always, I'm gonna drop the link and let's get the party started. All right, let's start with a really quick introduction. So, Eden, let's go with you and we'll go in counterclockwise order or clockwise order.
Hi guys, my name is Eden. I run E-Product the brand on YouTube. You probably recognize me from that show. I'm a dating and sex coach, and I'm here to give you guys some shit. So let's go.
Aspen.
Hi, I'm Aspen. I'm a college student and I do TikTok and Instagram, like social media stuff on the side.
Cool. Sydney.
I'm Sydney. I'm a student athlete. I play volleyball at Radford. And yeah, that's pretty much it.
Wow, you're a rapper?
No. At Radford.
Rapper. Oh, I thought you said rapper. I was like, damn, you're the whitest rapper I've ever seen. Okay, and this Little Dragon.
Hi, I'm Little Dragon. I'm porn star. I'm doing paintings and I love extreme sports like skydiving and horse riding.
Cool. All right. Anyway, we got our first person backstage. So let me really quickly repeat the rules. So when I bring you on, you go on a speed date with 1, 2, 3, or 4 of the girls. People who want to do more than one girl get to skip the line. So in the private chat, you guys let me know who you want to go on a date with. We're going to try to keep all the order alternating. So meaning like if someone just picks Eden and then you want to pick her again, you'll probably have to wait a few turns. So everyone gets equal amount of time. But yeah, anyone who picks multiple girls gets to skip the line so as to speak. So let me know about that in the private chat. And you're going to have 4 or 5 minutes. If you're doing a really good job, I'll give you 5 minutes. If it's kind of bombing, I'll give you 3.5, 4 minutes. Afterwards, we'll give you feedback. And yeah, let's go. So let's bring on our first person. We already have a bunch of people backstage. If you guys see that the backstage fills up, just be patient and try every 5 minutes or so. Okay, let's bring on this guy. What's up, buddy?
What's up? How we doing, Alex?
Doing pretty good. So who do you want to go on a date with?
Aspen.
Cool. All right. So I'm going to take everyone else off, but Aspen, ladies, hang out backstage. I'll bring you guys back in 4 minutes or 5 minutes.
Cool, Alex. Thank you. Hi, Aspen. How you doing tonight?
Good, how are you?
Good. Where are you from, Aspen?
I'm from Ohio, but right now I'm in Florida on vacation, so.
In Florida. We're in Florida.
Okay. Siesta Key.
Siesta Key? Oh, I've never been there and stuff. I've been to Jacksonville, Florida for a wedding a couple years ago, but yeah, that sounds like fun. Fun.
It's definitely my favorite vacation place.
Really?
Yeah, the beach is really, really nice.
Beach is really, really nice. You got the nice blue water down there. Looks nice. What's your favorite things? What are you most passionate about there, Aspen?
Like in Florida, definitely just tanning, strictly.
Tanning in general. Oh, geez.
Yeah. Tanning, and then like I just love like the ocean.
Oh yeah, I love the ocean too and stuff. It's fun. I've never been to the blue water parts though. Like it's nice down there. But you said you're from Ohio? Gosh.
Yeah.
So I'm a rival of you guys.
Michigan?
No.
What do you mean?
Penn State. Did you go to Ohio State or are you just around that area?
I'm like an hour north of Ohio State.
Oh gosh. Are you an Ohio State fan? Are you a football fan or are you just
Yeah, no, I love football. Ohio State's definitely like my favorite college team.
Oh jeez. You guys beat us every year. It sucks too.
Yeah, we're pretty good.
I know you guys are good. That's the bad thing and stuff. I'm going to come to the Columbus game, though, this year. I'm thinking about it. So.
Yeah, I really want to go tailgating one year.
Oh, I set up tailgates every single year and stuff. It's neat. Like, I have my own little group that I go to the games with and stuff. It's fun up here. So.
Yeah. There's always the crazy tailgating stories, so.
Oh, yeah. We got a ton up here and stuff because it's Penn State. So, like, we got some of the best tailgating fields. So, It's great. What do you like doing in your spare time there, Aspen?
Well, like I said, like I do social media a lot, and then like I'm a college student, so studying, partying, you know. But I also really like to read. that's one that always gets people. So reading and then like hang out with friends, that stuff.
Okay, so reading. What do you like to do as far as reading? Basically, what's your books? What genre?
Just like little romance books.
Little romance books. Oh boy.
Yeah.
I have a
What
lot.
about you? What do you do in your spare time?
What do I do during my spare time? Well, I do like sports. I like going to like the sporting events like football, hockey, soccer, all the events around here. Basically, I go to the gym a lot, and I go out with friends. This weekend we got Arts Fest going on down here in State College, so there's a lot of people coming up this weekend. So it should be a good time.
Yeah, that sounds like fun.
It is. It is.
Do you have a favorite NFL team?
Yes, I'm from Buffalo, so the Bills.
Okay. Yeah, that makes sense.
How about you?
Ugh. I feel like I have to be basic and go with like the Cleveland Browns.
Oh, jeez.
But yeah.
They're getting a little bit better. I'll give them that.
Yeah, we are. It was really rough at first, but we are getting better.
No, yeah. I mean, they could. I thought you were going to say Cincinnati because they beat us in the playoffs this past year.
No, I was gonna say the Bills made it to the playoffs though, didn't they?
We did. And then we got knocked out by Cincinnati.
Yeah, we were pretty good this year for Cincinnati.
Yeah, that's good. It's good.
All right. Time flies when you're in love. Okay, so Aspen, you know the drill. So the first question I'm going to ask you is, would you go on a date with Prince Harry 2.0 if you guys lived in the same city? And be brutally honest.
Like probably platonically.
Okay, platonic date. Okay, so since you're the one he went on a date with, you get the first round of feedback. So what do you think he could have done better? What's your feedback for him?
I feel like the talk was pretty good, but also I feel like it was very like friendly. Like there was no like real chemistry.
Right.
There was no flirtatious.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, that was my thoughts as well. The convo was extremely platonic. It's kind of like the conversation I would have with like my aunt while we're like at a family party. There's no sexual tension. There's no flirting. There's no man to woman vibe. Like, for example, teasing can be really good. When she says tanning, like, what are you passionate about? Oh, I love tanning. I'm going to be like, yeah, what are you trying to be like Donald Trump? You know, it's like a good way of teasing the girl, right? It's playful. So stuff like that is what you want. All right, Eden, you're up next.
I was kind of bored. Not gonna lie, guys.
Sorry.
I think maybe no, and you guys know how I do. I'm very straight up, so don't take it offensively. I think that the conversation went flat after a while. You found a common ground, great, but you wrote it out too long, and she wasn't even clicking with it. Like you could tell, she wasn't adding more. She was like, "Yeah, I'm from here. Okay, football. Okay." Like if you see a girl doing that, you immediately have to switch gears.
Okay.
And find another avenue. So even going back to what Alex said, like she was talking about tanning, she was talking about vacation. Be like, well, what are you up to this weekend? Like, if I'm around, like, well, and then future projections about actually meeting up. You
Right.
could have grabbed stuff from before, and don't be scared to go back to what she said rather
Right.
than focus on, okay, it's going like this, the conversation. I have to
Right.
come up with something totally off, which stresses people out. So that's my feedback. But yeah, I think you
Thank you,
can get it. Of
Yes,
course.
thank you, Aiden. Yeah, I'm trying to get better. That's why I'm coming on. Like I go on real dates like here, and this is what happens and stuff. Basically, is the plutonic vibe and stuff, and I get friend zoned a lot, that sort of thing, and that's what's happening in real life for me. So like I'm trying to get better.
Yeah, just force yourself to tease the girl and be more like sexual. Like even if it comes off a little weird, it is probably going to come off weird the first time you do it. But just force yourself to like tease the girl, right?
Okay.
Like not be so nice. I don't know. I mean, you can check out. I have done a bunch of demonstrations. So have other people on my channel. So there's a lot of material you could use. All right, Sydney, Little Dragon. Do you have any other feedback for him?
Kind of going off what Eden said, just think about like not just your next answer, but what she's saying as well. Like check and see if she's engaged in the conversation and kind of feed off of her energy.
Right. Thank you. And then there's like, isn't it trying to find like the personality types that match too? Isn't that another thing you want to look into? Like I remember, who was it? Adam was telling me that last time I was on here.
Well, that's like very advanced. Like you're not at a point where you're gonna like alter your game based on different personality types. Like that's like skipping. That's like doing a backflip when you've never done the 180 on a snowboard. That's like I wouldn't worry about that yet.
Right. I got you, Alex.
Yeah, Little Dragon. Do you have any feedback for him?
He's cute and seems nice. I will talk to him more.
How would he do as a porn star?
Oh boy.
Good.
Good. Okay.
Oh, all right. I like it.
There we go. All right, cool, buddy. Thanks for coming on.
Thank you, Alex. I appreciate this.
Yeah, for sure, dude. Take it easy. All right. I'm looking forward to seeing this next speed date. It's for Lil Dragon. Spicoli wants to go on a date with her. He's the only person that can keep his camera off. I don't know why I'm making an exception, but I do. All right, anyway, so Spicoli, you ready?
Yes.
I'm ready.
I'm going to take everyone else off.
You're not off yet.
Hi.
Little dragon.
Can
All
you?
right, Spicoli, your audio is very, very quiet. We can't hear you. You have to
Yeah,
increase.
can you talk louder?
Can you
We're
hear me
talking to
now?
the mic. That's
Can you
better.
hear me- can you hear me better
It's
now?
still kind of quiet.
Mm-mm.
All right, but what about now? My phone
That's a
is
lot
better.
better.
Okay, all right. So little dragon. First of
Yes.
all, I don't care because guys in the past have like taken my image and like used AI to show me jerking off in my car and stuff like that. And so that's
Louder,
why I don't-
louder, please.
but I think you know, I meet your MBR. You know what MBR is?
Yes.
Well, MBR, that's what I call your minimum banging requirement. So I think I meet those. So, you know, anyway, let's move on to, I'm curious how you got your name Little Dragon, because I grow weed part-time and I work for a 21-year-old Asian lady and we call her the Dragon Lady. So I'm curious, how did you get the name Little Dragon? And also, I'm curious, like, are you from Eastern Europe or somewhere like that? Can you tell us a little about yourself?
I'm from Ukraine originally, and I moved to America like 1.5 years ago. And
So how did you come up with this name Little Dragon in Ukraine?
my ex gave me this name. I was full of fire, and he was calling me, "Oh, my little dragon, my little dragon." So that's how I became Dragon, and I chose this nickname for like my stage name. And after that, I did a tattoo of Little Dragon. So that's how this creature following me.
When you say stage
Oh,
name,
wait, we got to do something because the audio is too
Like an
quiet.
act-
The audience can't hear it. So we got to either fix your audio or you have to come back. Can you do something about
call back in a few minutes. I'll call back on my other phone, okay?
Okay. All right. We'll see you back. Okay.
Mhm.
All right. All right. Yeah, this was I couldn't hear shit. I could tell you were struggling. You were like you had your like ear into the computer.
Yes.
So let's bring on the next person. I believe it's Dixon. Let me double check the records. Joseph. Okay, he's next. Let's bring him on. Hey, what's up?
Yo,
What's going on? All right, good audio. I like it. So you said you want to
Good.
go on date with who?
Aspen.
Oh, wait, then I got to bring you back because Aspen just went. I'll bring you back in a second.
Yeah.
All right, let's bring on Dixon. Okay, who do you want to go with?
I'm going with Eden today.
All right, cool. All right, so I'm going to take everyone else off. Let's see what happens.
All right, what's cooking?
Not much. How are you?
Pretty good, pretty good. I just moved into a new city, so enjoying that.
Oh, what city?
I moved to DC.
Nice.
Yeah, it's a pretty good spot. You know, got a new job. You know, flying Air Force One, so it's a pretty cushy gig.
Oh, wow. Cool.
Yeah,
Good for you.
very. Yeah, I mean, if you ever want to, you know, take a tour of Europe in Biden's plane, you know, I'll just drop him off in Ukraine, and I'll, you know, come over and pick you up, and you know, we'll have some adventures together.
It's that easy.
Oh, I can make it happen. I'm the pilot. You know, he's got to answer. He has to answer to everyone. No one has to answer to Joe Biden, but he has to. Sorry, no one. Everyone answers to Joe Biden, but Joe Biden answers to me, because you know, otherwise he won't be able to get
Otherwise,
anywhere.
you take him down, huh?
Yeah, yeah. His life is literally in my hands, so you know.
True. I don't know if I trust you yet to have
Why?
my life in your hands, but
Why do I
see.
seem untrustworthy to you?
Well, I don't know you yet.
Okay. Well, I mean, is there anything I can say or do that will make me a little more trustworthy and willing to step onto my plane?
Maybe get to know you better. Maybe tell me a little bit more about you rather than you fly a plane with Joe Biden on it and you'll take
Right.
him down if you need to.
All right. Well, we'll just keep that in the back of your mind.
Will do.
But yeah, I mean, I was up in Connecticut a couple weeks ago, and my lease was coming up, and I felt like it'd be a good idea since I have the flexibility to move. I felt like it would be a good idea to move down and experience a little bit of a new lease on life. Yeah, get a new background for these speed dating things, and so far so good. Enjoying the life. It's kind of hot, but it's how I like things, and yeah, it's pretty good spot I'm in. Where are you, by the way?
I'm currently in Ottawa.
Ottawa, so Canada.
Mhm.
Okay,
Yeah.
what's it like that time of year?
I actually just moved from Toronto to Ottawa, so it's kind of new for me. I'm not really sure how this area is quite yet, but it's okay. We had like a tornado just now, so that was fun. It's been a really shitty summer, but been busy with the move and new life, and so yeah.
Wow, tornadoes, huh? Is that like normal where you are, or
No,
are they just like
it shouldn't be.
they just follow you around? They're like, we're targeting Eden no matter where she goes.
You can tell, huh?
Right.
No, it usually doesn't happen. Like, we don't usually have natural disasters here. I don't think it's actually possible for a huge tornado to touch down, especially in the cities. But yeah, there was one a little bit farther out and wasn't too crazy. But I'm terrified of weather-related things. I think I have a phobia. When I was younger, it sounds stupid, but we had a tornado warning back in the day where I used to live close to Toronto. And I passed out listening to the news when I was younger. So I think ever since then, I have to like ground myself during thunderstorms like a fucking child, but it's fine.
Really? So it's thunderstorms as well, like just like even normal ones. You're like, you just get your blanket and you just kind of like,
Yeah, don't judge. Don't
No,
judge.
I'm not. I'm just trying to understand.
You know?
No. I think that's perfect, for like a little first date, or after we take the flight in the plane, if there's a thunderstorm, we'll crash land smoothly land somewhere.
I am not going on your plane, sir. No. Crash land.
I'll bring a very comfy blanket for us to cuddle together in. How about that? To cushion the fall.
Exactly. Perfect.
Yeah, I think you're sold.
Sold?
Yeah.
Well, you can keep thinking that.
All right, Eden. So, would you go on a date with Dixon?
It was rough a little bit at the beginning, but I think towards the end, like you kind of have something cooking. You just haven't polished it yet. Would I go on a date? Probably not. I didn't feel that connection, that spark of some sort. But you're onto something. You gotta hone on it a little bit. Be less dialogue-y, less scripted. I feel like you were trying to pull lines that you knew were good. It needs to be more organic, or at least seem more organic. You know what I mean?
Do you have any other feedback for him?
You trying to get me on. First of all, there's a little bit of bragging. I'm not gonna lie. I love what you do. I think it's cool, and you should be proud. I'm not saying anything else, but I think it came across at that right at the beginning. I think that's pretty much all I have, besides it just being a little bit awkward at times.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, so here are my notes. I think it started off kind of weird. It's just like, is this guy kidding? Is he serious? Is he like a terrorist, or is he like just like has a dark sense of humor? It just started off confusing. It also you started kind of qualifying yourself a little bit in the beginning. I would avoid generally political stuff. What if Eden is a huge Joe Biden simp? And you might have just potentially lost that lead. So I generally avoid politics in the early stages. And yeah, the conversation was very platonic. There was no sexual tension. All right, let's go to the rest of you ladies. Do you guys have anything else you want to add to this?
I mean, I think it was like platonic. I don't know. I feel like the conversation was kind of boring. Like he tried every once in a while to like get a little flirty in there, but it never really took off. So
yeah, you can make fun of Eden for not having a background. Be like, damn, what happened to your background, girl? I don't know. There's a lot of things you can tease girls for. Okay, Little Dragon, Sydney, do you have any more thoughts?
I just didn't see any connection, and I feel like Eden wasn't interested in Dixon. Yeah, like it, like little bit tension.
All right, Sydney, do you have anything you want to add?
I don't know if your computer monitor is up there, but your eyes were kind of shifting. Like holding eye contact kind of goes a long way.
Oh,
You can look into the camera instead of maybe at the viewfinder. That would have helped maybe.
yeah, that's a good point. That's a good point. I missed that. But yeah, cool. All right, awesome. Thank you, Dixon. Appreciate you, buddy.
Thanks.
All right, next one should be juicy. We got Nerdy Romeo. What's up? You're muted.
Hey, what's up, Alex?
What's going on? All right, so you said you want me to pick your girl for you.
Yeah, I'll let you do it.
Do you want to do one or do you want to do two?
Depends what time the towing company gets here.
How about let's do two at the same time.
Okay, let's do that.
All right, let's do because Eden and Aspen just went, so let's do Lil Dragon and Sydney. Let's see how you do with those two girls. I'm gonna take everyone else off.
Hey, what's up?
Hi.
Hi,
Hey, so where does your nickname came from? Little Dragon?
little dragon. I'm full of fire. My ex was calling me little dragon, my little dragon.
Oh, wow. Are you Hungarian by any chance?
Ukrainian.
Ukrainian. And then Sydney, you look, I don't know. You just look pure white, like American or something.
Yep, I'm American.
Where you from?
So I'm originally from Los Angeles. That's how I met Alex. But I've been to Florida. I was in Tampa last year. Now I live in Vegas.
Cool.
So I travel a good amount. Yeah.
What's been your favorite place to live?
Probably Tokyo, just because there's a lot of culture. You know, you guys travel like a good bit or anything like that?
A little.
Yeah. What are your favorite places, Sydney? And then Little Dragon, you can go after.
My favorite place that I've been is the British Virgin Islands. It was just really pretty.
You're more of a beach person then?
I am.
Yeah. You're kind of pale though. You haven't been tanning
It's
for a
just
bit?
the lighting.
Oh.
It's just lighting.
Do you like surf or anything like that?
I don't, but I wish that I could.
Yeah, it's hard in the beginning, but once you get used to it, it's pretty fun and rewarding. So
You're pretty good at it.
I'm all right. I learned. I actually took it as a college course at UC Santa Cruz,
Hmm.
and then after a while, I just went to like San Diego in Australia to surf a little bit. How about you, Little Dragon?
I love kite surfing. I'm a kite surfing a lot.
Really? How did you get started in that?
I used to go to kite safari to Egypt with my friends.
Egypt. Wow.
Yeah, but since I'm in America, I don't go out of the country.
Yeah.
So,
Would you say you're like really cultural? You're like you're big into culture. You try to study like every specific place, what they're like.
I love Mexico a lot.
What is that?
I love Tulum. It's a magical place. If for living, like I'm in love with America, and maybe I will try Singapore one day.
Singapore. Wow. So you're like open to experiencing new things then.
Singapore, it also like I like the vibe and the energy there.
What specifically about the vibe? Like it's pretty luxurious. Like is that what you mean?
I don't know the meaning of luxurious.
Like it's everything is very nice and it's like it feels like really upper class, you know? It feels like everyone's trying to compete with each other and the architecture is amazing like Dubai.
Yeah, like everything, like everyone feels like seems kind and everything looks clean and perfect. Like I feel peace there.
Wow. What do you guys do for work though? It seems like you guys both like traveling a little bit. Like what's your ideal job for both of you guys? And what do you guys currently do now?
I'm porn star.
You're a porn star. Wow.
Yeah.
Did your parents like ever find out or was it like kept like a secret?
I told my mom before I started. I prepared.
Have they like ever walked in onto like your scenes or anything? Like, do you film at home or do you have a studio?
No. I'm working with a company. I'm working for Dixon group.
Oh, nice.
Yeah.
Did they ever come visit? Like, bring your parents to work there?
No. No.
I was actually on a porno set once as a movie extra.
I remember a few times I was sending to my mom like selfie where I'm sucking cock, and she was like, "Okay, okay," but that's how she get used, and it's better I will send her what I'm doing than someone else.
That's awesome. Yeah, like Asian parents, like my mom would never approve, but You know, sometimes you gotta take chances if you want to make it in life. Yeah. What do you do, Sydney?
I'm a student athlete, so I go to college and play volleyball.
Volleyball. Wait, how tall are you?
6'4".
Wow. Doesn't really show on the camera, but yeah, that's pretty awesome.
Yeah. First, I don't prefer it, but it's okay.
Are you gonna try to do that like a full-time job, like go pro?
Maybe not in volleyball. I think that my body's kind of wearing out after how long I've been playing, but I'm in grad school right now, so I'm going to do something with that.
What are you studying primarily? Is it psychology? Let me take a guess. That's what everyone's doing, right?
That is what my undergrad is in, and I am going to grad school for industrial organizational psychology.
Wow. Wait, what? Whoa. That sounds really specific. All these big words added to psychology. What's the difference?
So it's more like HR stuff. So I'd be like personnel managing, how to keep like employees motivated and doing the stuff that they need to do, and then hiring and firing to like avoid wrongful termination suits.
Gotcha. Would you say you're like a bossy girl, like bossing people around? That's the impression I get from HR. You know, like they want like little power control.
Yeah, honestly, kind of.
Yeah. Is that your ideal job though? Like your dream job? Would it be like a professional volleyball player or just HR? Like what would you do?
My dream job I'd like to be a volleyball coach.
Oh wow, that's cool. So you're like mentoring and teaching others.
Yep. I've coached club for a little bit this past year and I really loved it. So hoping to keep doing that.
Yeah, I played tennis in college and then I hurt my shoulder. So it's tough being a student athlete, you know?
It's really hard.
Yeah. So wait, back to Little Dragon. How did you decide on being a porn star? How did this idea originate? Like, is this one day you're just watching porn, you're like, I could do better than this?
No, like I had before like a lot of friends from industry, but I did not shoot. I did like some nudes only. And then I broke up with my lover and I met my future producer. Like now she's my producer. And she's like, listen, you should try, like it's yours. And I'm like, okay, let's try one movie. If I like it, we will continue. And that's how it started. Yeah, I loved everything about it. And
so what are your like what are you trying to work towards? Like you have any like bucket list items that you're trying to do in the next like 2 years?
They're like bucket list?
Yeah, like you got like I gotta do this. I wanna do this. I haven't had a chance to do it. I'm gonna do it.
Oh, it's actually like a lot on my list.
Yeah. Name the top three. Top three. Let's go.
Okay, Cosmic Tourism, Flower Shop, AVN Awards, Green Card. Like it's a lot.
They're also different. AVN Awards, Green Card, mom, dick sucking.
No, it's like I have, I don't know, like 50 dreams. I don't remember all of them, but okay. Mine and they come true.
All right. So anyway, let's start with you, Sydney. So what are you going to date with Nerdy Romeo?
Yeah, I thought the conversation was good.
Would it be romantic or platonic date?
Probably not romantically. I just didn't feel anything, but that's just me.
Okay. Little Dragon, would you go on a date with Nerdy Romeo?
Yes.
Would it be romantic or platonic?
You never know. Like in person, like it will be different. Like because you feel connection, you feel energy of the guy. But I will go on a second day for sure.
Which one are you leaning more towards? Do you think it's more likely to be platonic or more likely to be sexual and romantic?
50-50, you never know.
50-50. All right.
In my opinion, I think it's really hard to tell from a conversation. It's more in person that determines whether it's sexual or platonic based on the vibe and the energy.
Sometimes I know pretty fast whether it's romantic or sexual or platonic. Yeah. Okay. So let's then you girls get the first round of feedback. So what do you like and what do you think you could do better? Let's start with you, Sydney.
I don't really have any pointers. I think that he has something going with the like in-person thing. I don't really think that he did anything necessarily wrong. He did a good job making sure to ask both of us questions. He didn't talk about himself too much, which was good. Nothing really comes to mind. I thought he did okay.
Cool. A Little Dragon, what about you?
To get know better him, we need more time. So, like, I like the conversation. I like the way he's asking, he's talking, answers questions. We need just more time.
Okay. Yeah, overall, I think you did a pretty good job. So far, best performance. I think two girls is obviously harder than one, so we have to keep that in mind. I do think you did a good job of, first of all, keeping both girls engaged. A lot of people really suck at that. They forget about one of the girls, and then it turns into a shit show. So you did a good job keeping the girls engaged. You were friendly. You were cool. You didn't say anything weird. You didn't creep the girls out. I do think there was some missed opportunities to build more sexual tension. Like for example, when Little Dragon was saying that she's like send a selfie of her to her mom sucking cock, I'd be like, oh yeah, what does your mom think of your blowjob technique? Like it was just really easy to build on that. Or for example, then when you switch over to Sydney, I'd be like, all right, Sydney, so how many selfies do you send to your mom of you sucking cock? Like so, there's a lot of like, contextual humor opportunities that were missed. And I think that's what could make the difference with Sydney from platonic to romantic date is if you just flirted with her a little bit more and use a little bit more sexual. But again, it's a lot. If it's your first speed date, it's kind of hard to get adjusted because when you're on a real date, you're probably not going to be sexual in the first 5 minutes. You're probably going to be like chill. So it's a little bit of a different format where basically you have to take everything you do, your whole game that you're going to run for 2 hours, and condense it into 5 minutes. But overall, I think you did a good job. Let's see if Eden or Aspen have any feedback.
The only thing I thought was I feel like he almost got caught on like Little Dragon being a porn star because like he kept going back to that, and so I feel like instead of like capitalizing on that, like he should have asked like if you could do anything else in your job, like what would you do? Because like she's a porn star now, but like what would her dream job be? So I feel like he kind of missed that a little bit.
Maybe that's her end goal. Maybe she wants to be the best porn star ever.
Maybe.
Eden.
Nerdy Romeo, bravo, man. Like the conversation was flowing. You brought up some like little pointers or like little questions, sub questions. It was great. I heavily enjoyed it. Normally I get bored after 5 minutes, but you kept engaged. You listened to everything that she said and then you picked on something and built off of it. It's a really good skill to have. Yes, potentially it was a little bit more on the platonic side. You do have to zoom in on opportunities and figure out what those opportunities are. I actually am happy that you didn't zoom in on the fact that she's a porn star. And you kind of kept it like, you know, like most guys would just be like, oh, you're a porn star? Okay, like, how's your dick sucking? You know, like you have to be careful with things like that too. And not coming across like every other guy like a pig. I'm sure, you know, Little Dragon, you received that multiple times and you're probably like rolling your eyes, like, shut the fuck up, you know? Stereotypical stuff like that, stay away from and come in with a different angle. You should just build up the heat towards the end there. And then with Sydney, I think you kept it engaged. She was excited. I saw at certain points to talk about herself and about what she does in sports. And it was really great that you kind of encouraged what she does and asked questions when you didn't know what kind of psychology that is or whatever. You kind of zoomed in on that because most people would be like, oh yeah, cool, as if they know. So I like that you were really genuine. I think this is a really great skill. Keep at it. Just learn to build some of that heat in the conversation.
I think you also delivered a lot of lulls when you discovered that Little Dragon sends selfies of her sucking dick to her mom. I think that's I'm very curious to see how the mom responds to that. We're similar culture. She's Ukrainian, I'm from Belarusian. So if I send my mom a selfie of my dick getting sucked, I'm just trying to imagine her response. Oh my, this is crazy. What are you doing? But yeah. All right. So nerdies, you did good. Feel free.
Can I tell them what I do for work or no?
Yeah, you're good. Go ahead.
I'm actually I'm trying to be a dating coach right now as well. So that's something I do a lot. I go on dates a lot. I have a YouTube channel, but most of my sexuality is based on physicality. It's not on talking. It's more like sexual touch and stuff like that. And it's really hard to display that over speed dating.
Yeah, it's definitely a difficult format to get adjusted to. But yeah, man, come back anytime we do a speed date, and if you want, drop by the after show, and you can chat more.
Yeah, sounds good. Thank you, Alex.
All right, buddy. Take care.
Bye.
Yeah, I knew that guy like 6 years ago. It's funny. Okay, let's bring on the next person. Justin, what's up?
Oh, what's up? Hey, good to see you guys. How's it going, Alex?
Sure. So you said you're going to do two girls. Would you say Little Dragon and Eden, or who?
Yeah, that's perfect.
All right, cool. Let's see what happens.
Hey, what's up? Can you guys
Hi.
hear me good?
Hi.
Hey, good to see you. How's your evening going so far, or morning, depending on where you're at in the world, huh?
I'm good. I'm in Miami.
You're in Miami? Right
Yeah.
on. What about you, Eden?
It's still kind of light out, but it's evening. There was storming all day. I'm
Yes, it
good.
was.
Was just filming today, doing some work at home.
Nice. Filming, is it, hopefully it's nothing what Little Dragon's doing her side, right? Okay.
No, it's not the same kind of filming.
Okay. Only
I
fans,
mean,
right? I see. I understand.
nothing's wrong with what she does. I'm just saying.
know.
I film
Of
I
course.
film for my YouTube channel.
Oh, that's awesome. Okay, so you do YouTube also as well.
Mm-hmm.
What are you doing?
Me? Well, I rescue kittens from trees all day. It's really demanding work,
Every day.
every day, right? It's hard on
How
them.
you feel after that?
Oh yeah, no, I'm kidding. I'm totally kidding. But I mean, I could tell you're probably an animal lover. You look very sad after you hurt that little dragon. So, but no, I work in finance. And then when I'm not doing that, I basically I DJ on the side too as well, and we kind of throw events here in California.
Wait, you're not rescuing kittens from trees? You're not a fireman?
I'm not a fireman, although I would wear the fire red. That's
No,
me
he
with that.
tried to quit him.
Oh, did you get to? Oh, you got so sad, huh? I see. That's your fantasy, huh, Eden? You always want a
Finance, and I
fireman.
was like, no.
Well, you're doing YouTube. I'm like, oh my gosh, no. Just kidding.
Fair.
I'm
Nice.
just kidding. No, I love it. You totally give me that vibe, Eden. I don't know if you ever seen like Adam Sandler movie, The Waterboy. Have you seen it? You haven't seen The Waterboy? Oh my God, you're missing out.
Me
You're
either.
terrible. Well, when we Netflix and chill sometime, we're gonna watch that. Okay, Yeah.
Why? What does that have to do with
But
anything?
Because the
Waterboy.
girlfriend in there, you totally give me her vibe. You look just like her. Like you go check it out, Google it or something like that. Oh, see, there you go. Perfect.
I don't want to be offended, eh?
I hope you don't get offended.
Justin,
Yes.
how often you date the girls?
How often do I date the girls?
Yes.
Not often enough. Sometimes I only have my time when I'm basically going out. People force me out from, being at home. I try to be a homebody, but I'd probably say maybe like, I don't know, a couple times.
Why at home? Like you enjoying your time at home more than with girls?
Yeah. I'm busy. I'm focused on my stuff, and I've dated a lot of girls, previously before. I'm just saying, but
You tired of it?
yeah, I'm getting tired of it. I kind of am looking for like a wifey now these days,
Hmm.
So, I mean, what are you guys both in a relationship now? Or are you guys free as a bird, like in your love life?
I'm free.
You're free?
I'm not.
Dang. At least you're honest, Eden. I understand.
Yeah, he's in the next room too.
Oh, okay. I thought you were gonna say it was another girl too. I was gonna say, wow, all right, I could see that. Have you guys both ever been with a girl before?
Again?
Have you ever been with a girl before, like kissed or anything?
Yeah. I was in a relationship with girl.
Really?
Yes.
And how was that? Is
Amazing. She was my friend, my lover, my soulmate, like everything.
Wow.
We was dating for 1 year and then she left. She left back to Europe, then Bali.
Did
then
she go to
COVID
be with
started.
another man?
It's not about this. It's just like COVID started and crashed all the plans and the whole world.
Really? Yeah. Oh my gosh, that's wild. Well, what are you guys into? Like, what's kind of your style, your type? Like, what kind of guys are you into?
Smart, confident,
Okay.
with a nice jokes, not like yours.
Nice jaw. Is that what you
Jokes.
Okay.
Jokes.
Jocks.
And
Words
when-
like jocks.
Yeah, and when they kidding,
Stop.
and when they saving the kids for real, not for kidding, for real. When
For
they have
real.
a purpose in life, yeah.
Oh, I love
This
that.
world
Okay.
better, like some powerful man who's like making this world better.
I like that. Okay, I like that. You have a good drive. Already, Alex.
Yeah, I feel like it was 4 or 5 minutes, right?
That's fine. It was fun with you guys, though. Anyway.
All right, little dragon. Would you go on a date with Justin?
No,
Okay, Eden.
It's a no for me as well, sir.
Okay, ladies, what do you think you could have done better?
better jokes, more
Jokes. Oh,
better jokes, and I think You don't have like to make a joke that you like doing some good things. You have to do some good things and not making joke of it, but just that's a thing which attract me in the man. When I see someone powerful, confident, has a purpose, like someone who doesn't sit at home, who is like who is active, passionate, ambitious, unstoppable. That's type of man.
I love it.
All right. So like 1% of the population, basically. Eden, do you have any more feedback?
I felt so out of the conversation in a weird way. I just found it funny. Like, I think you have a interesting sense of humor, which, again, just need to sharpen there and like figure out what women you're talking to, because it wasn't funny for Little Dragon. I was dying of laughter at certain points because I found it funny. So it's like, you see, there's two different types of women, not saying one is right, one is wrong, but you have to figure out her vibe and what she laughs at and what she's kind of like, oh, what the fuck at, and know, okay, we're done with that, move on. Yeah, I do think you kind of shot yourself in the foot when you said, oh, I dated a lot of women, but now I'm sitting at home looking for my wife. I think guys think that that's what girls want to hear, but don't want a man whore is kind of what you're trying to get at. You telling me that you dated a bunch of girls. I don't give a fuck if you dated a bunch of girls or if you didn't. I'm looking at who you are now and what you're looking for now, right? So don't bring up anything from your past. It's always a red flag for girls if you're talking about fucking the amount of bitches or people you dated. Like, nobody wants to know that at the beginning. You don't want me to talk about that either. So again, be careful with that. And then the wifey thing, like, you could, what's really nice and refreshing is you could have been like, what I'm looking for right now is, dating with intention. And that's what I'm looking for. What are you looking for? Putting that on the table. Sometimes it works for women, sometimes it doesn't, but it shows a man knows what he wants. A lot of guys are like, oh, I don't really know. Like, we'll see where it goes. Like, you had that. Don't say you're sitting at home because it makes you look like a loser, which I'm sure you're not. So, right. Be careful with wording.
Yeah, I have a few random little things. So first of all, I don't know what's going on with the red. You have a red shirt, you have a red like background light. It's like very red where you are. So like it's funny. Eden was talking about red flags, but you're actually like red. I would I don't know. Like just don't be red, I guess. Second of all, is one little thing you said that I think again you into troubles. Well, with the I'm not trouble, but whatever, fuck it up. Is when you were in the very beginning of the conversation, when you asked Eden what kind of videos, you said hopefully not what Little Dragon does, and I'm sure you were kidding. But the problem is with people who work in the adult industry, the very last thing that you want to do is make it seem like you're shaming them in any way because they've heard it a million times. So I would not make that kind of joke. Like if I'm talking to a girl who's a porn star, at least not in the first hour or two, because it can come off like you're kind of like shaming her career, and like they're used to it and they fucking hate it. So that's one thing. I also feel like it kind of lacked like strong masculine vibe. There wasn't a lot of sexual tension. You were flirty a bit. You weren't like totally platonic, but I didn't really sense any kind of sexual tension. Like with the previous speed date between Steven and Little Dragon, I sensed a little bit of sexual tension. Not a lot, but a little bit, right? Versus with this one, I didn't sense any sexual tension on both sides. So that's just the only feedback I have. I don't know if Aspen and Sydney have anything you want to add to that.
I definitely feel like Justin like had some jokes that, and I thought they were funny too. So me and Eden are like the same on that. But I feel like he was paying more attention to Little Dragon when telling the jokes, when like those certain jokes should have been more directed at Eden because Eden thought they were funnier. So I feel like certain parts of the conversation should have been veered towards which girl would took it better.
Yeah, near the end, it was like Little Dragon was like starting to like make fun of you a little bit. So you always want to avoid that that dynamic developing by kind of nipping it in the bud. But girls will do that, especially if it's like a double or triple date. Like if a girl just gets bored and she's like not really into you, she might just start like clowning on you a little bit. So it didn't go there, but I feel like it was heading in that direction. All right, cool. Anything else? Anyone else wants to add?
I think that adding sexual tension to the conversation can be more than just asking sexual questions. So they're like, have you been with any girls? Kind of came out of nowhere, and I kind of see where you were trying to go with it, but maybe build that into a conversation rather than just asking it straight off. Because if I were to be asked that straight off, I'd be like kind of taken aback, I guess, if it doesn't fit in with the conversation.
Yeah. Okay.
Cool.
Awesome.
All right, cool. All right, buddy. Thanks for coming on. Keep coming back, and you'll get better.
Definitely. I'll see you guys soon. Take care.
All right, cool. All right, we have a whole bunch of people backstage. I'm gonna try to get you guys on in the right order. So next we got Joseph. Then I'll bring probably you on, Spicoli, and then yeah. All right, so let's bring on Joseph. What's up? So you said you want to go on date with Aspen, right?
Yeah, Aspen. Yeah.
Okay, I'm gonna take everyone else off. You got 4 to 5 minutes, sir.
Awesome. All right. Hi.
Hey.
What's up? Hey, we all got blue on. I love it. Good
Yeah,
stuff.
I do. I do have blue on.
Cool. I don't got the blue bracelets or blue eyes though. Sorry.
Yeah. Blue's my favorite color, so.
Yeah, right on. Nice. You were in school, right?
Yeah.
Nice. Where'd you
I
say
mean,
you
not
were
right
going?
now, but
Oh yeah, right on. Oh, you're on break.
yeah.
Nice. So am I. Good stuff. Coming back. I might be going back in the fall. Don't really know yet. We'll see. I'm in grad school, so it's been pretty much optional for me for like the longest time.
Yeah.
Yeah. Where do you go to school?
Where?
Yeah.
I go to school in Ohio. It's like a little college town.
Oh, in Ohio. Oh, okay, cool.
Yeah.
Actually, I heard from a previous one you were in Florida, so like I didn't know if you was.
Yeah,
down
I'm
there.
in Florida on vacation right now.
Oh, right on. Yeah, I go to Florida State, so yeah.
Oh, okay.
I was like, yeah, see, that's the key. I like pass by there when I'm going down south to see the fam.
Yeah.
Good stuff. Do you like it better here or in Ohio?
Definitely here. Like
Yeah,
after
right.
4 years, I'm definitely gonna try to move to Florida.
Nice. Oh yeah.
Ohio,
Nice.
Ohio is horrible. You get
Yeah, right.
all
Yeah,
4
it's
seasons
pretty
in like a
bad, yeah.
day. So
Yeah, like I lived in Indiana for a while, for a few months. That was just like, oh my, that was like, you've seen 8 Mile, right, with Eminem?
hmm
Yeah, that's exactly like that. It's like, I'm like playing like lose yourself, like as I'm driving through that.
yeah, it's horrible. So what do you study?
I'm studying Master of Social Work. I wanna
Oh,
work
okay.
with, yeah, I want to work with I want to do like counseling for men and stuff like
Okay.
that. Like I actually got the idea of it from like my buddies. Like a few of my buddies are divorced and stuff, so they're like, they're coming to me for like, just emotional support and everything. And I'm like, you know what? Maybe I should take this a little further. But that's still up in the air. That's still an experiment. I mean, I do like writing. I do freelance writing. That's what I've been doing like in the background. Like
Yeah, I definitely feel like men's mental health is like overlooked a lot. So I feel like it's
Oh, yeah.
important that like they
Pretty
do
much.
have someone to go to. So I feel
Yeah.
like what you're going for is like actually really good.
real. Yeah. What are you trying to do with your life?
Psychology.
So, like what? Like, so you'd be my competition therapist? Like
Uh,
me?
I don't want to be a therapist. I want to go like I want to be a doctor, so I'll be a psychiatrist.
Cool.
But I want to work with kids.
Oh, right. Oh, with little. Oh, okay. Like with like what do you mean kids? Like high
Like
school, younger,
middle
older?
school, high school kids.
Oh, adolescents.
Yeah.
Well, they don't need any medications or nothing. They're just kids.
Well, yeah,
What
but
do you do?
like
Get them on
eventually,
pills and then like.
I'm not gonna be a pill pusher.
No, okay, right on. No, do not do that, please.
No, don't be a pill pusher.
Yeah, that's cool. So, what are you looking forward to when you go back in fall?
Definitely the food. Honestly, like our dining area has really good food.
Oh, is it like not like a mess hall? Is it like actually like good stuff they're serving in there?
I mean, they have good food.
Right. 'Cause
Like
when I lived on campus at Florida State, the mess halls was like worse than like the military. It was so bad. Everything like you could get like a slice of pizza had like 1,000 calories and like all of it was all oil. Like it was just like grease.
yeah,
Like,
so like
we
that was
called
one
it-
of their big selling points because like I was always worried like what am I gonna eat in college? Like what do you do? But like they're like ranked #1 for their dining food and like when I went on tours and stuff like they always let you eat and like it was really good.
Nice. Oh, so you gotta be like first year, second year then, right?
Yeah.
Because if you're still on campus and you're a junior, then we gotta have a conversation that's way beyond e-dating, man. Because like I've moved off campus like probably the second half of my freshman year. I was like, I'm sick of this. Like my parents didn't like it either. They're like, oh, you gotta stay on campus. It's safer, and I'm like, it's less safe on campus than it is off campus at Florida State.
Yeah.
Like,
Yeah, well, but also like Florida State's really big too, so
Oh, it's
you probably
massive.
have more
I love
housing
it.
options.
oh yeah, the parties are great too. The parties are fantastic. Like July 4th was filled. Oh, we're done already. Damn.
4.5 minutes, yeah. So Aspen, would you go on a date with Joseph?
No, probably not.
Interesting. I thought you were going to give a platonic yes. What do you think he could have done better?
Like, I feel like the conversation was like what I would have with anybody. Like, I feel like if I bumped to him at like a Kroger or like a Publix or something, like we would just like, oh hey, and then like go our separate ways.
Yeah, I have the same feedback for you as I have for like 80% of the guys that come
Buddy
on.
conversation. Yeah.
You're normal, you're fun, you're friendly, but there's no flirting or sexual tension. So I think you did a good job in the beginning, finding common ground with observational humor. Like, oh, look, we got the blue thing going. Look at us. Like, that's good. That's one of the best ways to break the ice, especially for like cold approach stuff like that. So I thought that was good. But again, it just never evolved from that. It was just like a very platonic. It was playful at times, but there was no flirting or sexual tension at all. Also, just as a side note, lighting, eye contact, angle. So kind of you're looking in this direction. I think
the angle sucks. Yeah, because I'm like,
because of the cameras.
Like on the
you're like kind of like high up. You know, you got to adjust the camera. You're a little far out, and the lighting isn't really that good. So just basic aesthetics like that. But the real issue was obviously the lack of sexual tension and flirting. All right,
I don't really know how to express that like electronically per se. Like, like if it was like if I was doing like some day game stuff, I'd be like a little bit flirty physically, like with what the Romeo character was talking about. Like I would definitely pull some of that out when I'm. You know,
Can I interrupt?
Whatever. Yeah.
Oh.
Okay, a lot of, and I get it, the virtual thing. The whole virtual thing about how, you know, in person things would be different. I'm not shitting on you, by the way, just in general. People say, oh, in person I'd probably do better. No, you wouldn't. Like, the reality is when a hot woman is in front of you, it's a lot more nerve-wracking, and her body manner, like, you'll see her whole body and she's sitting there looking at you, like eyes gazing at you, like it doesn't mean that you're gonna do better, right? So yes, at the end of the day, it's a little bit different because we can't really feel the vibe. But at the same time, the same struggles you're feeling now, not you, but in general, the guys that have been saying, oh, it's virtual, in person, it might be worse, right? So it's just about getting behind that and understanding that, okay, first of all, if you can't look straight at me. Hold on. Can you look straight at me for a second?
Yeah.
See, you look cute. Move up a little bit. Like, you know, that already would have increased the tension, even virtually.
Absolutely.
Like during COVID, this is what we had to do, right? So there's ways to go about it, get creative. Like, look, like you look really cute, man. Like, pull up. Aspen, look, come on. You know what I mean? So that already changes
right now.
right? That changes things. You can also apply that in real life, you know, straightforward, shoulders,
definitely.
Confidence. Like, sorry, I had to interject because I know that everyone says, oh, in person I'd be better, but keep in mind, there's a lot of factors that are against it.
Yeah, this was the first real time I've done doing this too. Like I did this last time I did this like a year ago, and I thought it was going to be a debate, and it wasn't. So I was like taken off guard.
Oh, I think I remember that.
Yeah.
Wow.
With Kyla or whatever her name was.
Right. I mean, look, I think there is definitely a little bit of adjustment curve. It's like a little different for sure, and it's more compact. But yeah, I've never seen anyone who's really, really good in real life who sucks on a speed date or vice versa. There's enough overlap, I think, there. You could be a bit better at one. You know, you can be like, okay, I'm 40% better at this, but it's not going to be like you're way better at one than the other.
I knew this was going to be a straight up buddy conversation as soon as it going in. I had no expectations at all. Like I was just like, let me put.
You know, I mean, yeah, keep trying, man. You'll get better and better. All right, Sydney, Little Dragon, do you have any more feedback?
I will add some personal questions because they was talking about like some places, food, but there is no questions to get know each other better. So like something more personal, more like not about something, like about Aspen and Joseph.
Yeah.
Yeah, I'll be like, look, I look just like Mark Zuckerberg, but cuter. Come on.
I agree. I think that you did a good job going into detail about some questions that she asked you, which is good because short answers aren't good, but also make sure that you allow her the time to do the same. Like listen to her the same amount that she's listening to you.
Yeah, fair enough.
Oh, also, one last side point. You at some point you brought up pills. You were like, "Oh, don't like that's not really a good thing to talk about." I would have
said that like seconds after I said that. I'm like, why in the world did I say that?
Yeah. So, but that wasn't the biggest issue. That's just like a side note.
Yeah, I that's fine. Yeah.
So I like this comment. You look like Zuckerberg, but a human. Yeah. There's some resemblance. You're better looking than him, but there's some resemblance.
I can talk exactly like H. John Benjamin from Archer and from Bob's Burgers. I mean, yeah.
All right, buddy. Thanks for coming on. Appreciate you, man.
Take care.
See you another time. All right. Let's bring up back Spicoli. Hopefully his audio is working. Let's hear you, Spicoli.
Testing 1, 2, 3. How do I sound now, Alex?
You sound good. All right. So you're going to go with
Okay,
Little Drag.
Yeah, I want to tell you something. First of all, Alex, when I want to talk about sending dick pics to people. I accidentally sent it.
We can't get into that. You have
No, but I just want to say real quickly. I accidentally sent a dick pic to my grandmother, accidentally, like a few months ago. You know what she said to me, Alex? She said, "Carrie, when did I shave my head and lose an eye?" That's what she said to me. Okay, sorry about that. All right. Anyway, I'm back.
All right. Anyway, take everyone else
All right.
off. See what happens.
Yeah. No cock blocking, Alex. Okay, no cock blocking. All right. Okay, just me and Little Dragon. Bye, Sydney.
Okay.
All right, Little Dragon. You can hear me better now? Yeah,
Yes.
okay.
We'll be
All right, now,
back.
first of all, okay. Yeah, what happened was I bought a new phone, a new cell phone, and then one of my cats knocks it off the counter, and it screwed up like my speaker part of the phone. Anyway, I want to tell the guys out there who may not know this. I used to go to Miami like 4 or 5 times a year because I had a condo in South Beach for like 15 years. And so I met a lot of Ukrainian women down there. For some reason, Miami attracts a lot of Ukrainian women. And what a lot of guys don't realize is the Ukrainian women overall are not only some of the most beautiful women in the world, but they're also some of the most intelligent women in the world. A lot of people don't realize this, that Ukrainian women are like very, very beautiful blondes, but yet there's a lot of them are like super intelligent. I've met ones that were like nuclear scientists and doctors and stuff like that. So, Little Dragon, isn't that true? Can you tell the boys and girls out there that there's truth to that, isn't there, right?
I don't like when someone telling like who's the most beautiful or who's the smartest. Like, we're all different. Each nationality has assholes and has amazing people. It's not about this. Like a Ukrainian, they have like really good genetic. It's not like a lot of beautiful girls. It's like every girl is beautiful. But it's like the same in Belarus, the same in Russia, the same in Litva. But I met a lot of amazingly like beautiful girls in America also, and it's just like fantastic. It's just the cover. Like the most important thing for each human, it's energy, it's a heart, it's what are you talking, like why you living on the earth. Like it's much more deeper than just beautiful girl. So,
right, but
yes,
I also,
but it's not something like, oh my God, I'm
no,
proud.
it's more than just beautiful. It's being beautiful on the inside, and it's also intelligence. I'm focusing more on that. I'm just saying it point blank. Ukrainian women in general are more intelligent than American women.
Where
in
you
general.
From? Where are you from?
I live in Southern California, so I'm like
your experience going through the girls you met. How many girls you met in your life? How many Ukrainian girls you met in your life? How many American girls you was dating in your life?
Well, I've never dated a Ukrainian. I've slept with a couple, but I've met at least when I had a condo in South Beach, I must have met at least 25, 30, 40 Ukrainian women over the years. I don't know. For some reason, Ukrainian ladies like the Miami area for some reason. I don't know why, but
how old are you now? How old are you?
How old are you, or how old am I?
How old are you?
Oh, how old do you think I am? Guess.
I have no idea. I don't see you.
I know, but just make a guess. How old do I sound?
Pick
a number, any number.
50.
50?
Yes.
Or 15? 50. Close. No, I'm 65. I'm an older guy.
Okay.
Okay, I'm an old man. They think I'm senile, but I'm actually not senile. And I'm not on TRT like some of these 30-year-olds. Believe it or not, I wake up every other morning sporting wood. I don't need testosterone replacement. And I just want to tell you a story. I don't want to dwell on your porno career, but I had sex with a porno star like 25 years ago in Vegas. Her name, I don't want to tell you the name, but I paid her like $300. It was kind of like, it was a bachelor party kind of thing. So I've been with porno star one time, but you know what?
You proud of it?
We're kin.
You're proud of it. That you have a girl to sleep with her.
I'm not necessarily.
Do you have something else to make her be with you?
Pardon, I didn't hear you.
Besides money.
Oh yeah, I paid her. She wasn't going to fuck me for free. I'm not Brad Pitt. No, yeah, it was a bachelor party. So, you know, actually, you know, it was just everybody was like drunk and stuff. But you know, I did make her come. I'm proud of that. At least she had an orgasm. So chalk one up for me for that. But anyway,
how that she came? How to define that she wasn't imitating orgasm? How
like she was faking an orgasm? Because I'll tell you why. Even though I had a condom on, I got her to squirt like a little squirt gun. So I knew she had an orgasm once she started squirting all over my chest.
Inside, she was squirting?
She was what?
She was squirting when your dick was inside of her pussy, right?
She when she came, she was squirting. You know, I don't know how to say that in Russia. El squirto. You know.
You don't have
when
to
you're
say
little. You know what I'm talking about. Yeah.
El squirto.
Anyway.
All right. Anyway,
I guess Alex is back.
I am back. I gave you actually an extra 40 seconds. All right. So, Little Dragon, would you go on a date with Spicoli?
No.
Okay. What do you think you could have done better?
Not showing up. Not showing up, Alex.
Oh, this is the part where the girls talk. Hang on. Be quiet.
I don't like when someone trying like trying to be nice, trying like, oh, Ukraine the best, oh, you're so beautiful. Like, it's like, be honest. Like, for me, like, honesty and like, it's my priority. I did not feel like,
you gotta be like Ukrainian fucking suck.
No, it's not like that, but I felt like tension, like he's trying like he's trying too much. He's not telling me the truth. That's what I felt. And for me, being honest, like, it's the most important thing in conversation. Like, I have my foundation of like building relationship with people, and trust, respect, and connection is like one of the most important things. I didn't feel honesty from his side.
Okay. Is there anything else that you think he could have done better?
No.
Okay. So here's my feedback. A lot of it is going to be the same stuff I've told you a million times, which is that less talking, more letting the girl talk. I mean, every speed date's like you do 90% of the talking. But there's one additional thing that I will say. I would not mention that you paid for sex. That makes you lose respect in the girl's eyes. I would just keep that fun little fact tucked away until like the third or fourth date, if you ever want to tell her. But yeah, I would definitely not. It felt like you were almost like bragging about it in a way, and that's like definitely not something like if you fucked up for free, then that's like a different story. You'd be like, oh well, you know, I might have hooked up with a few of your coworkers. That's a little different. But if it's like, yeah, you know, like I paid for sex, it's just like the girl just.
Dude, every guy pays for sex. It's the guys that pay for child support. They're the ones. It's guys that pay child support.
This is not
Sorry.
Yeah, so I agree with you that most guys have paid for sex, including myself. I just would never tell a girl that on a first date.
Oh.
Like, that's something I just wouldn't mention.
Okay.
You know, I also
No, but when you take a girl on a date and take her to dinner, you pay for
I got you.
dinner.
Okay, we're not getting into the debate. Yeah, like for example, like I take a shit every day. I wouldn't tell a girl about that either, right? There's just some things you can kick to yourself. All right, let's go with Eden, Aspen, and Sydney for feedback.
I think you did a lot of but I don't think anything that you talked about was the right things to talk about on a date. I don't think any girl wants to hear about sex with another girl, especially the first time talking to you. And I don't think you asked her a single question other than stereotyping where she's from. Even if it is nice, like that they are beautiful and intelligent, which I'm sure is true. Stereotyping is really a good topic, in my opinion.
All right, Aspen.
That was just horrific. Like it's overall like that was like it was watching a car accident. Like I couldn't look away, but it was horrific.
Thanks, Aspen.
You're welcome. And like you've done better dates. Like I went on a date with you, Spicoli, and like you actually didn't do bad, but like you were off the charts on this one, and like it was bad. You talked 95% of the time, like talking about sex and like it was horrible. Like I feel like she was asking for help in it, and we just like ignored her. Like she was blinking twice.
Yeah.
She's trying to get out of it. I feel.
But when you see, you and I had a cool date. I mean, I'm not a bad guy, so.
No, you did great.
No one's saying you're a bad guy. We're just talking about this one speed date. All right, Eden, do you have anything you want to add?
I'm not gonna go too far deep, but I do want to say something. Regardless of how old you are, regardless of your experience, regardless if you pay for porn stars, if you don't, nobody gives a fuck about that shit. Just like you wouldn't give a fuck if she went on that tangent. Number two, don't get hurt. Don't let your ego come out and play, because I think that's the biggest thing. That's why you end up talking over, or you try and overcompensate by explaining and like trying to prove a point. Or when we're giving you advice, you're like, okay, yeah, but no, just let it be. If you don't want to agree with it, you don't have to. But you coming at it makes Little Dragon feel defensive or uncomfortable. She was testing you. You could have backed out. You could have chilled, but you decided to keep at it and be like, well, my experience. Well, nobody cares. That's the reality of it. It's not because we don't like you. You're probably a good guy, but you got to reel it back in a little bit, buddy, because going like that is not going to get you anywhere.
Yeah, I mean, you're the only person I let go on without his camera, so clearly I like you. No homo. All right, cool. Awesome. Thank you, Spicoli. Appreciate it, buddy. All right. Let's bring on the next person. Yes, Spicoli's always an interesting character to have on. He's always interesting. All right, let's bring on JL. What's up? You're muted, my friend.
How you doing? What's up? It's my second time. Let's go.
Cool. So you said you're going to go with who? Little Dragon and Eden?
No. Sydney and Eden.
Okay. Sydney. So I'm going to take everyone else off for a second.
So, hello, my name is Jay, and we all have something in common. Do you know what it would be? There's a couple things, actually.
What is it?
Hair.
Okay, that's one of the things. But that wasn't the initial thing I was thinking about. We all have names that probably get messed up. Sydney with the last name, Eden with the last name probably, me with my first name. Ja Lin is how you pronounce my name, Ja Lin Lin. Eden Lee, how do you pronounce the last name? Middleman?
Well, Eden's my English, people who speak English call me. It's actually Eden, and then my last name is Middleman, but it's Mittelman. So
okay, so you have like an ethnic name too. So I'm sure people butcher that shit, just like they did mine, because I'm Chinese. Yes. So in Chinese, it's Lin Jia Lian, which is impossible for somebody here. So, what about you, Sydney? Monkowski?
I'm sorry?
Monkowski?
Close. It's Monkowski.
So, yeah, I butchered both of yours, so fuck it. Okay, Sydney, are you Polish?
My last name is, yes.
Oh, okay. So but you don't consider yourself Polish?
I mean, I was very much just born in America, and I don't want to be one of those people that tries to pick and choose what they are. So, I mean, I'm technically German and Polish, but I'm just white.
Okay. Have you had Poxy?
I'm sorry?
Have you had Poxy?
I don't know what that is.
Okay. I had a friend who, for 10 years, has been trying to get me to try this Polish dish, but I've never seen any place with it. So, 10 years, still haven't gotten it. But, so, yeah. What are your passions? What are you passionate about? Both of you guys.
Eden?
I'm always like, can someone go first? I'm passionate about it. I mean, it depends with what. I can say something stupid. I can say something stupid like I'm passionate about my dog. Love my dog. I'm passionate about helping others as a dating and sex coach. Okay. Yeah, I think those are my passions. If you're talking about hobbies, I think dancing was one of them back in the day when I was a competitive dancer. Stopped that for
Mm.
school. I think just learning. I read, like, this is the book I'm reading right now. You know, I'm always reading, studying, learning. So nerdy, but fun.
Okay, that's a lot of passions. All right. Okay, so
Mhm.
I gotta figure out which one to go into. What's the book that you have that you're reading?
Mind control method. I don't want you guys to read this though.
I don't know. What are you trying to do? You're trying to control people?
I'm
I don't know.
gatekeeping.
What are you trying to do right now? How far along are you?
No, I only started it. It's a classic book, like everyone's read it, but yeah, I haven't read it, so that's what I've been up to. I'm only like halfway in, quarter way in actually.
Mm.
So.
Okay, so all right, so you haven't mastered it yet. So maybe soon you'll like mind control me to like fly you a trip to where I live for our date.
Where do
in
you
New
live?
York. I live in Brooklyn.
Oh, in Brooklyn. Cool.
Yeah, you got mind control out for me to pay for Sydney as well for our
Yeah, I'm not going without Sydney.
triple date. Yeah, that sounds good for me. Like I'm down with that. Let's do it. We can make this a reality in real life. But so Sydney, what are your passions?
I'm passionate about volleyball. I play volleyball in college.
Man.
I'd say like making people feel better about themselves is something that I like to do. So if I can help someone, you know, in that way, that's kind of cool. Yeah.
Look at you guys. You guys are like your passions. A lot of it has to do with helping other people. Look at you guys.
You're
Congrats.
just great girls. What can we say?
Well, my job actually helps people. I work for a nonprofit that helps victims of abuse. So we all got that in. We all have like that in common as well, I suppose.
What do you do in your job?
I work remotely, so I do contracts. I do. I talk to consultants. I do presentations. But I love that it's remote.
Yeah.
So I can like work and be in my pajamas. I can work while I'm in my bed, take naps during work. Why not? But so where are you guys from? Oh, damn. Okay, really?
Yeah, man. Time flies. All right, Eden, would you go on a date with JL?
No, I wouldn't.
Sydney?
No.
Okay. What do you ladies think you could have done better?
I think that it was kind of just the conversation was a little bit spotty. I think that maybe like just let it flow naturally instead of, I don't know if you came in with like a list of like questions to ask, which is good preparation, but maybe just take one, see where it goes before you just jump ship in and ask another one.
Eden?
I think it was a little bit like, I know you're trying to show your personality, but it was a little bit stage like at the beginning. Like, here's what we have in common. Like, we can get into that down the line. Let's break the ice a little bit more. And I know that was your attempt to breaking the ice, but I just kind of felt like, like this is like I know where this is going. It's gonna be something cheesy and like expected, and you know, kind of like been there, done that. So that's one thing in specific. Another thing, yes, it was like a platonic conversation. We're trying to find common ground. Whatever, took us a little bit too long, got a little boring. But Sydney, you said, well, I guess we're just like two good girls or something like that. Like that was your in, buddy. Like that, you could have turned it from like, oh, okay, to like good girls. I don't really think you two are, you know, that good. Like something a little bit more snarky and heated and sexual without it being like straight up sexual to see how we would have taken it. Like little things like that, you have to listen more than you speak and stop rehearsing it. Like listen more because we're going to drop hints that are gold, right? So, and then you can get creative when you hear that. So, but that was a good opportunity that I feel like you missed.
Yeah, I would have the same feedback I have for you that I have for 90% of people. It's too platonic. It's all platonic. There's no sexual tension. There's no flirting. It's just two friends having a conversation. I think you're also a little bit too flamboyant. I don't mean that in like a you're gay way. I mean that more in terms of like your mannerisms. Like you're just a little bit too all over the place. Like for example, just like let's take the intro, right? The fact that you guys have in common, you have confusing names. So this is how I would have done it. I've been like, you know, there's one thing we all have in common. You guess what it is? right? Slow down your speech, build some sexual tension, right? So the girl's like, oh no, I have no idea what it is. Well, we all have very confusing last names.
They
I
did
think
guess.
we're going to
They did
struggle.
guess at first.
What?
They did guess at first. Eden.
Right, but you said the right things. You just didn't say them correctly, right? You were like, can we guess what it is? We all have confusing names, and we like it. Just you're just like a little bit all over the place. Just slow down your speech. Speak a little slower, more intention. Take breaks between sentences. That kind of stuff can do wonders in terms of your full presentation. But yeah, Aspen, Little Dragon, you have any feedback for him?
I definitely feel like it was all over the place. And another thing that I noticed was like he would focus on Eden for like quite a bit, and then he would like bounce to Sydney, and then it would like go back to Eden. Like he didn't really get both of the girls going at the same time. It was like one and then the other. So I feel like it's hard to be dating two girls. Like you need to keep them both intertwined in the conversation, and I feel like that was missed there.
Little Dragon.
I was bored a bit. I saw that Jay like tried to go to the Eden. He forgot about Sydney. Then he remembered that, like, little bit lost conversation. I don't know.
Yeah, I agree with that assessment. All right, JL, thank you for coming on, buddy. Take care. I want someone who's going to knock it out of the park. Hopefully, it's going to be this guy, the Russian Chad Light. All right, so you said you want to go with Little Dragon? Oh, look at Greg.
Yeah.
He's dressed nice. Look at this. Well, all right. So
I just came from a business meeting. Yeah, let's get it.
Oh.
Hey.
Hi.
Hey, how's it going?
All good. How are you?
Doing pretty good. So the Little Dragon, it's a very captivating name, I must say.
Yeah, I'm full of fire, you know.
Yeah? What kind of fire are we talking about?
Fire to get you warm.
Yeah? Like
Yeah.
actual authentic огонь, right?
Огонь, right.
Yeah, yeah. There's like different types of fire. That's why I kind of want to know more about your fire.
What another definition of fire?
Yeah, like I don't know, tell me something interesting about you.
About me, okay. I love extreme sports a lot, like skydiving, horse riding, kite surfing. I used to go to kite, and I would like to find in America some kite fellows.
Yeah, you're looking for a green card, right?
Green card, obviously, but I will get it anyway.
Yeah.
I don't need to get married for this. I have just to wait.
Okay, let me know because I'm looking for a girl with a green card. If you know anyone, let me know.
Okay.
Yeah. So skydiving, that's like very, very interesting. What got you into that?
I just wanted to fly by myself. I learned it in Ukraine, and I don't have a lot of jumps, like 25 jumps, but it's enough for confidence in the sky.
That's awesome. So whereabouts from Ukraine are you from?
I'm from Smila.
Smila.
But I used to live in Kyiv, and I was studying in university in Kharkov.
Oh, Kharkov. Okay, that's awesome. My family's from Kyiv, so like that's pretty cool. But I was born in America. Yeah.
Interesting.
Yeah, half Russian, half Ukrainian, but I just go by. Where I was born in Philly, like Philadelphia.
Okay.
America. Yeah. And you said horseback riding, so you must be really good at riding, right?
Yes.
Is that like you're just like, yeah, I'm thinking about it. Is that the only type of riding you do, or like?
I tried concours. I was in competition, but I failed, and I'm like, I don't know if you know the definition of unfinished gestalt when you failed in something.
That sounds German.
And you want to come back to this time, like to fix it.
Yeah.
Yes.
Oh, that's funny. I mean, some guys have a problem with finishing, but fortunately, I don't have that issue. There's not going to be any unfinished.
Do you have any problem with finishing?
I do not. 9.
Oh, good for you. Good for you.
It's a finishing Gestalt. It sounds like we're having a German lesson here.
Green flag. If you don't have any
only green flags. Do you know any German or
German? Yeah, I have some friends from Germany, like a lot actually.
Gotcha. So our first date is going to be in Germany.
Why?
Why not? Germany is amazing.
Really, what's your favorite city? Why you love Germany so much?
Personally, it's a tie up between Köln and I would say like Frankfurt. What about you?
I'm in America. I'm in love in America. If you want to date
American
me.
people, American cities, right? Everything.
Yeah, like I got here like recently, and I'm still with this like kid eyes, very like everything new and you
Yeah.
want.
So
To
you've only been
experience.
here for how long?
Like 1 year and 3 months.
Oh, okay, got you. And you're in Miami?
Yeah, I moved to Miami like 3 months ago. Before I was in LA.
Gotcha. How's like the Miami life, the nightclubs, the porn studios? Tell me about everything.
I don't go to studios in Miami, and I
Oh,
don't like. I changed my lifestyle. In LA, I was partying a lot,
yeah.
not so so a lot like in Mexico, but still. And in Miami, I'm more like swimming, yoga, recharging. Like I'm pretty good girl in all
Oh,
senses.
for a second, I thought you said swinging, but I think you meant swimming,
Swimming,
right?
swimming.
I was gonna say I don't judge if you live a swinger lifestyle. That could be pretty interesting. Yeah, one day this person. Yeah.
I don't have experience like that.
Yeah, I mean swinging. It's kind of interesting. So you said no studios. You got your own casting couch, right?
No, I don't like. I'm working on my OnlyFans here. Like I'm shooting by myself
Oh, okay.
or with guys.
Yeah.
Like, I'm my own creator.
Yeah.
The only place I'm working is LA. In LA, I'm working for my company, Dixon. So
Oh,
I'm
cool.
in LA. I'm shooting my movies, and I'm coming back here.
Okay. Yeah, I do OnlyFans too. So like, it's pretty fun.
Really?
Yeah.
When did you start?
Honestly, I've been doing it for like a little over a year, but like I took
How
like a little
good?
hiatus. What about you? Yeah, like a year and a half. I've been doing it.
Okay.
All right. So Little Dragon, when do you go on a date with Greg?
Yes.
Okay. Romantic or platonic?
I don't know. Like again, like I have to see a guy like in person to feel his energy, like to talk more. Like you never know.
Little Dragon, you make decision now. No,
She
later.
has to see my dragon before she makes a decision.
You're not being a dragon. You're being like a little squirrel.
She needs to see my Dragon and then she'll.
Okay,
see.
so you're into yeah. I mean, I thought. Do you have any feedback for him? Anything that you think you could have done better?
Yes, it was some moment, but I forgot what I wanted to say. Yes. Okay. I forgot.
Yeah, I think you did a good job. I don't really have any feedback for you. The only thing that I was thinking, oh yeah, what I like is how you like started off like a little bit more chill, and then you built up the sexuality. I feel like a lot of people make the mistake with a porn star to just go like straight into like sexual shit, but I feel like that would be a mistake. You do want it to be like kind of more progressive. Yeah, so she doesn't put you in like the customer frame. So I thought you did a good job of that. But yeah, do any of the other ladies have any feedback?
I feel like he did really well with like the sexual tension. Like when he was talking about her fire, I feel like there was a little missed opportunity. Like he could have been like, "Oh, like fire, like you're gonna burn me" type situation. Like I feel like that could be flirty. But I really liked how he then like brought it back later.
All right, cool. Anyone else?
Noted.
Sydney, Eden.
They're just like.
No, I think you did really well, Greg. I think that from the last time we did it a long time ago, but last time, like huge improvement. You're doing really well with the conversation, keeping it going. The only thing is, but it's just like a nitpicky thing that was just like a me thing. Maybe the girls can disagree with me. I don't know. Is when she's talking, just nod your head. Like don't add arm stuff. Just nod. Like be focused and nod. Because I think like mid conversation, like you're. It looks like you want to add something. I don't know. It was a little bit distracting. Maybe in person it's different, but that was like the only thing that I was like, wait, what's going on? And I kept like looking forward because I didn't know if you were making a hand motion or something. Just nod, let her like do her thing. And then as the conversation is dwindling down, then come in with your fire. But I think you did pretty well. There's not much to say. Yeah.
I agree. Make it apparent that you're listening intently.
Gotcha. I'll do this motion next time just to show that I'm listening.
Haha.
All right, cool.
No.
All right, buddy.
Thank you. Yeah.
See you next time. All right. Keep the party going. Josh, your camera is off, so I'm going to forfeit your place in line. But if you can get your camera on, I will bring you on after the next person I'm going to bring on. So then we're going to skip and go to Velvet Cakes, depending on who he picks. Who are you going with?
Let's do Eden the Expert.
You want to do Eden? Okay, Eden was no, it was just okay. Yeah, that's fine. I'm going to take everyone else off.
Hola, how are you?
Good. How are you?
I'm doing pretty good. So I'm curious, why does your username say erotic the brand? Tell me about that.
Oh, wait, we got to fix the audio. The audio is really, really bad. There's a lot of feedback.
On me?
Yeah, on you. I can just bring you back if you want to take 5 minutes to fix it. Okay. All right, cool. Yeah, it would have been hard to go through without audio. Okay, let's bring on the next person. I forgot Eden. There she is. Okay. Okay, Ancient Bird. All right, I believe you're next.
Ancient Bird. Yeah, what's up, dude?
What's up, buddy? So who do you want to go with?
Yeah, I want to do all four because I made a bet
man.
in chat that I could get a W from all four, and like we gotta show chat that like I'm not bullshitting.
All right,
You know
I want to see this. I'll give you an extra minute or two. All right, I'm gonna take myself off and let's
I
see.
can do it in 4 minutes. It's no worry. Yo, what's up, y'all?
Hi.
How we doing?
Good. How are you?
How has the speed dates been going? Like how is it emotionally for you guys?
Emotionally, it's just mentally exhausting.
Really
Not
exhausting.
emotional.
It's mentally exhausting waiting in the weight room, not knowing if Alex is going to bring you on. So like you're just like on your phone. It's like, oh, come on, you know. So like,
I wouldn't say it's very emotionally draining. I don't think any of us could get emotionally involved in 5 minutes, but mentally, like trying to pick apart what everyone's doing and how to carry it on while still paying attention to.
Exactly. You got to be sure to like judge everyone as hard as possible. That way, like, you want to like lower their self-esteem as much.
No, but definitely pay attention a lot so you can give them the best advice.
Yeah, it's a great improvement for the guys to improve their skills.
Exactly. Well, I actually don't have any skills. That's why I'm here. Like anybody who comes here, I imagine doesn't have skills in their life. You got to think about this.
No, like your skills is your experience.
Don't do that. Like, don't discredit yourself. I guess like come in with confidence that like you have skills and that like you're gonna.
No. I personally have confidence. I'm just speaking on behalf.
Well, that's what this is for. Don't ask us about the speed dating. You're on one right now.
No, ladies, this is his game. This is his game.
This is impossible. This is the trick, though. There's 4 people at the very maximum. I could have 1 minute to speak with each of you. So like that's going to be impossible. So like what I'm doing instead is just speaking more generally.
There is nothing.
Like I can sort of give you my vibe here, and you can kind of decide, hey, would I go on a date with this guy, or maybe not? You know.
Well, right now it's a no for me. So.
It's no. Fuck.
You're
I wouldn't
seeming
fuck you
really
anyway.
shy. Like, come off with that confidence. Like, I don't know. Be more direct.
What?
Don't like.
Be more direct.
Yeah.
I wouldn't fuck you in real life.
Thanks. I wouldn't fuck you either, probably.
That's okay. It's okay to have preferences. I like tall blondes.
Yeah, I like. Not you.
And here's no blondes.
No blondes. No blondes.
Hey,
That was
Tiffany
super
over there,
mean. I shouldn't have
she's
said
6'4". I mean,
what?
she's not gonna dye her hair, but she is 6'4".
that. 6'4".
Yeah.
So the hair is really important thing for you. It's like it's define the type you like.
Ancient Bird is. Hold on, I'm looking at chat. You just lost all the girls, buddy. This dude is bombing. Oh fuck, chat. You guys gotta fuck off.
I think you're too focused on. Wait, can I say something? I think you're too focused on male attention here, like your boys in the comments. So it's like maybe find a speed dating where it's males. I don't know.
I would love that. Like you're all giving off masculine vibes. That'd be great.
I think
Yeah.
you should choose one girl like to be focused on someone one.
You're here to
No.
impress us, not the comments.
Do what?
You're here to impress us, not the comments.
I'm not here to.
No,
impress
the
you.
boys are more important. The
Whoa. Women first. Hold on.
You don't
If
have
you're
so
pretty,
much
just say so.
energy to handle like 4 girls at the same time.
I think I just
No,
have.
not energy. I'm wrong. You don't have so much skills. Sorry.
I don't have
Handle
much
4 girls at the
skills.
same time.
That
Okay,
accent
dude,
is so
just
fucking
because
sexy,
just because you lost all of us doesn't mean you have to go and attack each one because you're insecure and your ego's coming out, buddy. Reel it back in. Like, just try and be decent. This just goes to show that you're insecure. If you're attacking girls and saying, I wouldn't fuck you, or like you're giving off masculine vibes, like we're giving you back the energy you're giving to us. So you came in good. Like I liked you for a second there, buddy, but then you started acting all like a child. I was like, what's going on? You know, so like
I was
I'm being honest.
I was trying to get on the clips.
You're trying to get on the what?
On the clips channel.
Okay, well, I don't think you're gonna make it on anything right now. So yeah,
Don't be
it kind of
rude.
sucks. But I hope the comments love you. I don't know.
They all hate me. I just love the attention.
Rightfully so. I mean,
Yeah, you're soaking it up, aren't you?
Yeah.
Your parents didn't love you as a child, did they?
you should have just used your real name if you wanted attention. I don't know who anxious.
Oh,
Oh,
last name, drop it right now.
What? I guess you could.
Okay,
Yeah.
it's okay. It's okay. Come
This
back
is,
next time, correct. Come back
yeah,
correct
try
next time.
again. Maybe next time.
God, I'm getting so much love. What should I
Yes,
do?
Alex, come
Find
back and
yourself.
save him.
You didn't take this seriously from the jump, so I don't know why you would expect any of us to do the same. Respect is a mutual thing.
I mean, why would you take it seriously?
Respect is not respect is earned. Like I'm gonna respect you until you disrespect me, and then you no longer have my respect.
But some men are actually out here trying to do better. Like even if you're making fun of them, at least they have the balls to get on here and actually try. There's a difference. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
Like they're gonna go off in a few years and bag one of us, and you're not gonna bag any of us. So at least they're increasing their odds.
You asked like
yeah, we're
why.
not your type. We're not your type, but like the common guys are. So I hope you find someone.
Dude,
that
disconnect the
fits you.
router. I'm getting so much love.
All right, that was interesting. You will definitely make it on the clips channel with this for sure. Art. So I don't even know if I need to ask.
I'm not trying.
Okay, let's just do it anyway for the sake of tradition. Aspen, would you go on a date with Antrim Bird?
Absolutely not.
Little Dragon?
No.
Eden?
Yes, just so I could grill the fucking shit out of you, so you shut the fuck up. Teach you a lesson, buddy.
So like a revenge type of date. Okay.
I love that for you.
You could.
Okay, that's something. Sydney.
I'll make that a double date with Eden.
Yay!
Okay, double
I'll
date. So
join
2
that.
W's.
In a way, I suppose. Yeah. So okay. So there's a few things that happened. It started off okay, but you got to what's like a meta conversation where you're like talking about the conversation. I wouldn't explain your pickup strategy like logically, but when it really went downhill is when you said I wouldn't fuck you in real life, because girls are always going to stick together. It just, unless you're like friends with other girls, if it's just like a bunch of strangers, 4 girls, 1 guy, they will always stick together. And as soon as you said that, you lost every single girl, because after that it became hostile. And then if I just let it go for another 5 or 10 minutes, it would just become more and more hostile, right? Until someone quit. So yeah.
So like honestly, from my standpoint, like it's totally obvious I wasn't trying, but like I like creating sort of social experiments to sort of see how people react to different things. And I think by doing that actually is a way to sort of further yourself and sort of your understandings of social dynamics, if that makes sense. It probably doesn't make sense. But
I
like,
think
sometimes you have to talk, like, what happens
I
if
think that you
what happens if
suck.
I say something?
I think
Like,
what
what
happened is you
happens? And
suck, and
so
you're
like,
gonna use the social experiment thing as like a ploy for being terrible.
I understand what you're saying. I can understand how like you would want to do that, but no one likes to be pissed off on purpose. So a social experiment, sure, come on this and talk to people and see what people are like in a speed dating arena. But pissing people off for sport isn't something that I think is a good pastime for anyone, and definitely not productive.
And you should pay your participants of this social experiment, because that's usually what you do. So
yeah,
that's fair. There's also another element of like being.
I'll hold on to the money for all 4 of you. I'll put it in my bank account. Yeah, I mean, I think I don't feel like this is positive. I think it reinforces bad habits, which is like an adversarial type of frame. Like a lot of red pillars get into this type of adversarial frame with like girls, where it's like they almost like view girls as the enemy. So yeah, I don't know. All right, ladies, do you have anything else to add? No. All right.
That was awful.
That was horrible.
Yeah. I think he was like the best looking guy that's been on too, right?
Yeah, he was pretty cute.
Yeah.
His attitude.
Massive.
But a lot of times are a fucking waste. It's a waste, you know?
Like he wasn't good looking enough to be talking to us like that. You know what I mean?
No one's good looking enough to talk to us.
No, exactly. It doesn't matter. Like
that was just straight up disrespectful.
Yeah, Black Pill L. All right, let's bring on the next person. All right, so Jackson, let me know in the private chat who you want to pick, and I'll probably get you on after this person. Let's see if Velvet Cakes fix this thing, and we're probably gonna go for another 20 minutes, and we'll wrap up. Okay, so let's hear your audio.
Can you hear me?
Still horrible.
Damn, really?
Yeah, it's potentially even worse. So yeah, I'll just bring you back a little bit later after you fix it. Okay, so we got Josh next. What's up?
Oh, am I on?
You are on.
Oh shit! All right. Can I pick?
You have a massive lag though.
All right, hold on. Let me redo it.
Okay, I'll bring you back. Okay, let's get Santi's World. Your camera's off, so just turn it on if you want me to bring you on. We got Women Respecter 69. What's up? You jumped off. All right, what the fuck is going on here? All right, Combo.
We scared all the boys away.
How's
it going?
All right, there we go. Good
I
audio.
lost my sound good though, because I'm using shitty earphones.
Okay, well, it sounds okay for now. So who do you want to go on date with?
Let's go with Eden.
Okay, what do you guys think? The audio's fine?
I'm having a hard time hearing, and I have AirPods in, so
Say something else, Combo.
Hello?
Okay.
Still shit?
Here, I'll manually bump him up on my end. Okay, here. You should be better now. Okay, say something.
Jeez, so much pressure already.
All right, you're good now. All right, I'm going to take everyone else off.
Hey, how are you?
good. How are you?
Yeah, pretty good. Just enjoying nature, being outside.
Where are you?
Yourself? I'm at this park because I stay in a hostel, and it's a bit loud out there, so figured I'd go somewhere quieter.
Perfect. Show me the park. Is there a nice view?
It's pretty good. It's shitty weather though, so yeah.
Oh, nice. Nice. Oh, I think it's frozen. Maybe he shouldn't have
Prepared
shown me the
anything
park.
to say.
Sorry, it froze.
Oh yeah, I was just saying I'm a bit nervous because I wasn't really, I've never done a speed date like this before, so I didn't
It's
really
just
know what
like
to expect coming into it.
It's kind of better than a real date because you have a time limit. So if it's shit, it's done in a few minutes.
Yeah, but also if it's shit, you gotta wait and you gotta count down every second until it's over. So let's just hope it's not shit.
Pluses and minuses to it.
Yeah. So what do you do for fun?
For fun, I just kind of work on my content, my YouTube. That's fun for me. I read. I spend time with my friends and family. Spend time with my dog.
Yeah, 100%. Love spending time with my mates as well. Like I think that's the thing that gives me the most energy out of anything. Just hanging out with good people, having a good time.
Yeah, for sure. I agree.
So, you reading anything interesting, or is it just the mental, what was it again? Mind control book, I think it was.
Sorry, you were talking about the mind control book?
Yeah, I'm asking if you're reading just that or anything else.
I'm having a very hard time hearing you. I have to be honest. It's like very muffled.
Yeah. I'm not sure what to do about that then.
Alex,
Can you hear me
I'm
now?
struggling.
Yeah, I think we're gonna have to cut the date because the audio is not working well. But yeah, Combo, just come on another time. Yeah. All right, buddy. We'll see you another time. He can't hear me, but yeah, you'll listen to this. All right, we'll see you later, man. Take it easy, buddy. Okay. Yeah, I don't think he was hearing me. Okay. Let's see if this guy fixed his shit. Yo.
I'm good. Yeah, appreciate it.
All right, that's a lot better. So who did you pick again?
I want to go with Sydney. She's very
All right, cool. I'm gonna take everyone else off. So we're gonna do this one, and then we'll do one last one. So we're getting pretty close to wrapping up. Okay. Oh, I'm not.
What's up? How are you?
Good. How are you?
Good. Where are you from?
I'm from Texas.
Texas. Where at?
Central Texas. It's a small town.
Okay. You near Austin or?
I'm about an hour north of Boston.
You ever go to like 6th Street?
I actually just went for the first time not too long ago.
How was it?
It was a lot of fun. I got to hold a big ball python that they have out there. So that was cool.
A ball python. Okay. How big was it?
It was like 80 plus pounds, like
Holy
20
shit.
feet. Maybe it was huge.
Damn. So you're
Yeah.
pretty strong then.
Yeah, pretty small. Pretty small.
Nice. What else do you get up to on 6th Street?
I did a little bit of dancing and some drinking.
What
Just
kind
had
of
a lot of
dancing
fun.
we
Night out with the girls.
I'm sorry. Yeah, what kind of dancing are we talking?
I'm not gonna lie, there was a pole involved.
Hey.
But it was just for fun.
So you just went out on like a GNO, like a girls' night out, or?
Yeah, it was right before all of us went back to school. So my best friend from high school was in Miami. I just moved to Virginia, and another friend from Hawaii was in town. So we were just all meeting up.
Okay. Where do you go to school? Out in Texas somewhere?
No, I go to Radford in Virginia.
Okay. What year are you? How old are you?
I'm a grad student.
Oh shit. Okay.
20.
What are you studying?
Industrial organizational psychology.
That's a mouthful.
It is. It
I don't
is.
even know what that is.
It's like HR stuff, so like personnel management, keeping employees motivated, hiring and firing, stuff like that.
Okay. So
Sounds
like if
boring.
someone gets in trouble at work, like they're flirting on a coworker too hard, they get sent.
No, that's not my job. I'd work for like a big company and get brought in to help them hire and fire people.
Well, that's good. What else do you like to do?
None of my business. I'm sorry?
What else do you like to do in your spare time?
I play volleyball at this school, so that takes up a lot of time. But other than that, I have a dog, so he takes up the rest.
Yeah, what's your dog's name?
Cash. He's right here. I don't know.
Let me see him. Bring him on cam.
Okay. This is Cash.
Cash, what's up? What
He's
kind of
a
dog
little
is he? He's cute.
Thanks. He's a little wiener dog. He's long.
Road sound, I love it.
Yeah.
Scale of 1 to 10. How good of a dog mom are you? Be honest. I'm sure
I-
you're up there.
My friends behind are saying 10, but I'd say 9 because he just peed in the house because I haven't taken him out because I've been doing this. So, yeah, probably a 9.
He's cute like his mom, so I'll give him that.
Thank you. He takes after me.
That's good. That's good.
What do you do?
So I'm out in Colorado, so like I'm kind of close. So like I could drive to you 15 hours.
What
I
part?
work for a railroad company, and then I have like a online business. Like I have a Patreon where I do creative writing type stuff. So
What do you like to write about?
it's like on the saucier side.
Oh.
Catch my drift. So
Any topics of interest?
it varies, but it stays in the saucy realm. So I don't know if you're
Nice.
the 50 Shades of Grey type stuff or
Only seen the movies, never read the book.
never read the book. Okay, well we could get you brushed up on like some erotica reading.
I don't know if I'd ever read like actual graphic erotica. I don't know if that's for me, but the romance stuff I like for sure.
Gotcha. Would you say you're like a hopeless romantic, or are you more of a? How would you describe your dating style? I'm curious.
I just had a weird breakup with a guy, and so now it's kind of finding myself time. But
Okay.
hopeless romantic for sure.
That
Someone-
explains the girls' night out in the pool, but hey, sometimes you
Yeah, yeah. It's all part of the journey. You
That's
gotta
awesome.
dance on a pole every now and then with your girls.
Hey, I feel you.
Yep.
Well, nice. You ever been to Colorado?
I have. My old roommate's actually from there. What part are you from?
I'm in Denver area.
That's where she's from. She was from Aurora. I don't know if you know where that is.
Aurora, that's like the hood.
That's like the hood. Nice.
I don't venture out there. Like, if you were to come visit me in Denver, we'd go to like a nicer area. Less
sorry?
gunshots. If you were to come out to Denver, we'd go to like Cherry Creek. There's less gunshots.
Cherry Creek is nice. They have a really pretty mall.
Hey, yeah, I work right by there. So my favorite cocktail bar is right there. So if you wanted to come out.
All right. Sydney, would you go on a date with Women Respector 69?
Yeah,
Romantic or platonic?
romantically. He was nice. Good conversation.
Cool. Good work. I think you did actually a really solid job. It was a chill conversation, but it also had flirting and sexual tension. Off the top of my head, I can't really think of anything specific that you could do significantly better. There's probably small things I can nitpick here and there, but yeah, I think you did a good job overall. Let's hear from the rest of the ladies. Eden?
I'll go first. Personally, I'm really jealous that he writes erotica. Like, I love like the cute little like romance books. So that was like a big like. I was like, no way. But that's all I really had to say. I think he did an overall good job.
I would probably talk about that a little bit more. Like when she started, like I would probably talk about it a little bit more. Like I like the mystery thing, but I'll probably build it up a little bit. Okay, Little Dragon.
I will go on a date. He's nice, cute, funny. He showed like how he's interested in the dog, some compliments, asking questions. Conversation went good.
Okay, all right. You seduced Little Dragon even though you weren't on a date with her. That's good work right there. All right, Eden.
Yeah, I think you got this like little. I fucking can read right through it, but you got this little like smirky, like rocking back and forth when you say stuff that gets to a lot of girls. Yeah, you see what you're doing right now? That's exactly it. Yeah. So that obviously was cute at certain moments. You knew when to do that. And then the whole dog thing, yes, I agree. Asking her, go get your dog. Like, you know, kind of telling her what to do, but in like a proper setting, appropriate setting, like go get your dog kind of thing. Super cute. She's obviously excited to show you the new dog. And then the whole writing erotica. I think what I liked about you and what made you cute and like kind of maybe is what got some of the girls here is like you weren't vulgar about it. Like you were like, oh, like I write some saucy stuff, like beating around the bush. You played the cute boy act, which works on a lot of girls, you know, like, oh, like I want to tell you, but I'm not going to go there because it's a little bit inappropriate, but you're fucking writing inappropriate shit, you know, like love that. I think it works. It works like a charm and you killed it. Like there's nothing to say here. Good job, man.
Killing it, my man.
I'll be honest, I was nervous. That's a lot harder than like in real life dating, like going on this. Maybe it was Sydney. Maybe she was just that stunning, but I was a little nervous.
Well, you did your top three for today. Absolutely.
That was the best one in my opinion of today of all of them.
This one. Okay.
All right, exchange numbers, guys. Let's go.
Yeah, if you want, what's it called? Just DM Sydney. Her contact is going to be in description.
Okay.
All right, cool, man. Take care, buddy. Peace. All right, saving the best for last, figuratively speaking, we got Hugh. What's up, buddy?
What's up?
How you doing? All right, man.
Put all
So
this pressure on me, Alex. Fuck.
I'm just hyping you up. So who are you gonna pick?
I'm so nervous. I'm just kidding. Sydney and Eden.
Sydney and Eden. All right, cool. So let's see what happens here.
Let's see. All right. So we've got a pole dancer and a dating coach and this fucking guy all in the same room together. Let's see. How are we starting this conversation? Well, Sydney, I'd actually like to go on a date with all your friends as well. Are they still in the background?
Oh yeah, they're not the pole dancing friends. They're other friends, but they're.
Are they just listening to this whole conversation?
Yeah,
like
and
little weirdos. They're just eavesdropping on this
No,
entire.
they're emotional support.
Yeah, I've got a bunch of people eavesdropping back there too. You just can't see them because it's.
It looks very dark.
Yeah, it is. It's my side hobby, but that's for another day. Anyways, so Not an actual pole dancer though. I take
No, just the one time.
it. Just the one.
Just
Just
the
the one time that you remember, or just the one time ever.
Just the once.
Did you like, when they don't do they like grease the poles and stuff, or like when you're sliding down, does your skin like,
Well,
Just
I was
like
wearing
stuck-
pants, so
Oh, okay, that's fair.
yeah, like full length jeans. So
Okay, I've actually done some things on a pole before too.
oh yeah.
Eden, what about you?
On a pole?
On a pole? Yep.
No, I don't think I would ever. I don't think so. There's not a lot of poles around here. So
Really?
no, I never
Don't you
found
live
myself
in like the
alone with
North
a
Pole?
pole.
Don't you live in like Canada or something?
Yeah, something like that. Yeah.
It's not exactly the North Pole though. It's not cold there. You guys are fucking blowing smoke down to my country. You're gonna have all your wildfires. You don't know about
Yeah.
that?
Yeah. We can't breathe half the time here, but it's fine.
Yeah, Eden's content is just setting all these wild brush ablaze, Sydney.
Have you watched my
gotta
shit?
tune in. Sometimes. I think when you were with Dan. I like your content with Dan. You need to do more with him. Might tune in.
With
if
my
you do that.
brother?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Daniel. But we were talking about reading earlier. I heard something about mind control, right? Sydney. I
No.
take it you're an athlete though, right?
Yes,
But you do reading.
I do read, but Eden was the one with the book.
No, I know. But she keeps muting herself for some
Oh.
reason. I don't know what's wrong with her.
My dog is whining, so that's why I keep muting.
Bring him over here. I'm a dog whisperer. I'll calm him down for you.
1 second. Ruby, come here.
Sydney, what sport do you play?
Volleyball.
Oh shit! So you're tall.
I am
Like how tall?
6'4".
All right, Eden. I think it's just gonna be you and me from now on.
Why?
She's literally out of my league. She's like a foot taller than me. I'm
tall
5'3".
too. I'm not.
3.5.
I'm taller
But my
than you.
personality makes up for it. How tall are you, Eden?
5'8.5".
5'8.5".
Mm-hmm.
Oh, look at that little guy. He looks like something I'd lay my head on at night. Just fall asleep on him. Sydney, what is the deal with getting a wiener dog though? If you're such a big human, why do you get such a small dog?
Because my dog has nothing to do with me. He's a sweet dog. He's a cute dog. I wanted a cute dog. And I'm still in college. I can't have a big dog without a backyard, so.
Okay, that's fair. That's fair. Eden, what kind of dog is that? Is that your comfort dog?
No, it's just my fucking dog. What comfort dog?
Like dogs provide comfort.
Pomeranian.
Like they use them for
Yeah,
like
she
service
does.
and like
She
disabled
provides
people.
me.
But I don't think you're disabled, at least to my knowledge.
She provides me more than just that, but yes.
TLC, tender love and care. Do you keep your dog groomed on the regular?
It's hard to with her because her hair grows so fast and her hair is kind of like a Pomeranian mix, so it kind of gets matted easily. So you have to groom her a lot.
She's so adorable.
Thank
How about this? What if we all walked our dogs together?
What kind of dog do you have?
Yeah, you have a dog?
Yeah, what kind of dog do you think I am? He's not with me though, because
A
he's
mutt.
too big right now.
A Chihuahua.
A mutt? What the hell? Kind of disrespectful. Chihuahua? Hell no.
Just kidding.
No, I got a.
With
what is it?
one eye.
He's a terrier mix.
So
He's
a mutt.
terrier mix. Is that what a mutt is? Maybe I'm a
mix?
mutt.
All
I
right.
didn't know that.
All right, cool. So, Sydney, would you go on a date with Tyrod Dickoff?
No.
Tyrod Dickoff? No?
No. Because he
It was
brought
the
up
5'3" thing, isn't it?
Well, I've
Black
no
pill.
problem with height difference, but it's only weird if you make it weird. I'm confident in my height, so I think a man should be as well. And if you're not, then that is a problem.
Okay.
Wait,
Eden.
what about the 5'3" made it sound unconfident?
You said you're way out of my league. I'm a whole foot shorter than you.
Hello?
Yeah, I said literally. Like, it'd be like climbing a tree to
Wait, how tall? Wait, Sydney, wait, how tall are you?
6'4".
Oh, wow. Okay.
Oh, she didn't get it. It's okay.
Okay.
I did get it. I just didn't like it.
Eden, what about you? Would you go on a date with?
You didn't like it because I'm
Sorry.
5'3".
Wait, hang on.
SMH.
Wait, don't argue. All right. So, Eden, would you go on a date with tear your dick off?
No.
Why the disgusted face? What the fuck?
Because I'm confused. Because at the beginning I was like, oh, cool. And then, I don't know, like, you kind of got a little weird there, buddy. Like, you kind of pissed me off what you said about Sydney's height. I'm like, it wasn't funny. It wasn't cool. Like, I don't know.
What?
It kind of irritated me.
Did I really say something that was insulting about her height?
It's not insulting, but when like a comment's definitely made, and like the climbing the tree thing is a little bit overused and a little objectifying.
Wait, you've heard that before?
A lot.
Oh, okay. Well, I guess I need to go back to the drawing board with that joke then. I didn't think that was something that people regularly used, but I guess I'm wrong. I take
How many girls have you met that are 6'4"? I mean, it's a small group of people. I mean, I'm sure that they have a different sample bias than we do. Okay. They're interesting. This is a massive black pill L.
Wait, no, okay, but Eden said the thing about the height with her though, but she didn't say like personally.
I think it was fine. That caught me off guard because I don't like when guys talk like that. Like I'm taller than you. Like, what are you gonna say? Like, oh, whatever. If you're gonna talk about my height, you talk about it and make it like, oh wow, like I love tall girls. Like you have to. Yeah. If you're gonna bring it up, like you don't say something that potentially I could take the wrong way, which kind of offended me because I'm also a tall girl. Like, so that's where it threw me off. And then the whole dog thing, I started to tease you because I was like, all right, you said something that like annoyed me. And then you took all my teasing personally, so we didn't have that connection. You're like, what? Why would you say Chihuahua? And like, it sounded like you took it the wrong way. Conversation was kind of like meh, nothing special. But I think at the beginning you had something, and then it just kind of went off the rails. If you don't know what to say, better you don't say it than say it and take a gamble, in my opinion, when it comes to certain things like that.
So just stay silent and stare at you?
No.
And just lean in for the kiss? I'm kidding.
All right. Anyway, Aspen, Little Dragon, do you have any feedback for Hugh?
Yes. I noticed the red flag right from the start of his conversation when he asked Sydney, oh, I would like to go on a date with your friends, like who is next to you? Like, you're on a date with a girl, even if it's online, you cannot tell her, like, I would like to go on a date with all your friends. Like, let's pick like a girl for me. Like, it's already like disrespect. And then when he started to talk about like hate, I just confirmed this again, disrespect. I will never date a guy who is like disrespect other girls, like no matter how he talked to me. And when he was like talking about size of the dog, it's just again like, guy, do you insecure or what the problem with the sizes? Like, you have a problem with the sizes for sure, because you mentioned it like too often.
Well, okay, yeah, no, you guys have very good points. To be fair, if it's any consolation, nothing about size, the height thing, none of that was serious. I'm not actually 5'3.5". Regardless, that doesn't mean anything.
Wait, but
I mainly said the size things as a joke. But Hugh, I guess if I knew you guys a little bit better, the humor would be able to be understood.
Wait, this goes back to a discussion you and I have had several times, which is that because I know you, I knew you were kidding. I can pick up on your humor, but people who don't know you,
I know that's
your sarcasm is very subtle, and like people will not pick up on that. Like so. Yeah.
And I think that it just borderline on friendly a little too much. Like that's how like I would joke around with friends, or like jokes that are that rough, I guess, would definitely are ones that I would expect from my friend, not someone I was dating. So
yeah. Well, you got to start somewhere, right?
Yeah, but I don't know.
Wait, Sydney. Okay, so wait, and now I got to ask the question then. So if that's the case, do you just expect like some guy? Do you ever go into a relationship after becoming friends with a guy, like having that comfort initially and then seeing that there's maybe some stability between the relationship between you two, and then you go into the relationship? Or do you just want it to be where the guy just sort of introduces himself into your life, boom, romantic partner right then and there, and then you get to know him after you've already locked into this sort of environment of romance?
No, I definitely believe in friends first, but I don't think it's very friendly when you're making like jokes, like sexual jokes about height, like climbing a tree, whether you admit to it or not, is a sexual joke. And I don't
Objectively?
Oh wait, I don't want to get into a big debate. Just come on for the after show, Hugh, and you guys can discuss
Yeah,
it.
I didn't want to debate. I was just asking a
No,
genuine
no, no.
question.
I was just giving my opinion.
All right, you're good, buddy. All right, dude. We'll see you later. All right, so there's one guy, and I feel bad because I sort of skipped him because he had tech issues. So let's do one last one. He wants to go on a date with Little Dragon. Let's show her some love. All right, Josh, how's your shit?
Can you hear me?
Yeah, you're good now. Okay. I'm going to give you 4 minutes just because I really was going to wrap up, but I felt bad, so I want to get you on. So let's see what happens.
Hi, Josh.
Hey.
How are you today?
Little. Not good.
Why? What happened?
Very bad things.
Can I fix it?
Yeah, I'm glad you asked. So
You
look,
want my
before we
nudes?
talk about that, what's that?
You want my nudes to fix your mood?
No. I'm looking for a wife. Is that wifey material? You're offering me nudes right off the bat.
Yeah. If you're in bad mood, why not? The easiest way to make a man happy, just send a nudes.
What kind of men you dealing with?
Different kind of guys.
Different. It sounds like it.
So
Real
why
question.
is that?
No. Look, I'm running the show. Real question. How's your relationship with your dad? Your father?
I don't know him.
Who has been, I don't want to get personal. I know we're online. I don't want it to be too personal, but your closest father figure, strongest man figure in your life. You don't have one?
When I was in a relationship, it was my guys. Now I don't have any serious relationships.
And then you just send nudes to everyone now?
Yeah, sure. You want some?
No. Why are you offering me all your nudes? All right, look, I'll take one. But look, real question. We've been talking like 2.5 minutes. You haven't even looked into my eyes yet.
I'm looking right into your eyes. You don't see it.
Look harder.
Like connection building with other things as well. Like not only eye contact.
Look, I've never done an e-date. Real talk. Never. So you're popping my cherry. And I never received a nude before.
Why are you looking for the wife? You think the marriage will fix your life and you're gonna be happy?
No. I want to pop out like 8 kids. From
I
one
want
wife.
5. Yeah.
You want 5?
I feel.
Can we compromise
Yeah.
at 6.5?
I don't want from you.
What the You don't want from me?
No.
All right, that's good. I don't date whores. No, but look, I'm joking. What's your idea? Alex, cut this. No, I like her, but we're not dating.
Nothing is gonna be cut.
All right, that was that definitely took the cake.
That took the cake. Shit.
Little Dragon, would you go on a date with Josh?
No.
What? Reconsider.
All right, so here's my feedback. I'm gonna give my feedback first. So your issue is somewhat similar to Hugh in a way, which is like you're ultra sarcastic, but she doesn't know you and she can't really tell that you're kidding. And just like felt like really like the vibe just felt really, really off. It felt like kind of just like mildly adversarial. You went in completely the wrong direction when she's like talking about nudes and she's like, yeah, it can, there's nothing better. I'd be like, well,
yeah,
there's one thing that's a little bit better. Do you know what it is? And then I would just build on that. Like it's a massive, green light to sexually escalate. Also, you're like saying you haven't looked at me, but you actually are the one that wasn't looking at her, and you're
I was joking.
Kind of gets right, but she can't tell. That's the thing.
I got it. Yeah.
I would definitely also not ask a girl about her relationship with her dad off the bat. So yeah, it was just massive issues. Okay, I'll let the rest of the girls. Little Dragon, you kick it off, and then Eden ask for me.
Drag me.
It just everything was wrong. Like at the start, I really liked the Josh, and I tried like to build
Why?
some connection, to be nice, to make him feel good. Cause like I don't know the reason why he's sad. I want to make him happy. I want to make him feel good, but he just like cut it, cut it, cut. Okay, like what are you doing here then? Like you looking for the wife? You looking for the wife online? Probably you're kidding, or you're just like, I don't know, trying to pretend that you're a good boy and you don't fuck like girls just looking for the wife. And it's also like I'm looking for the wife. Like stop looking. Like he will find you when you're ready. Like work on yourself. Like
I like it.
I'm done.
Yeah, the
Thank
vibe was
you.
it was really negative. It was like, hey, what's up?
I think it was the language barrier, but yeah, I got
Oh
you.
no, it wasn't.
Okay.
It wasn't.
No, it was all you, buddy. You are
Yeah,
the
you're right.
barrier.
There's
You're
no
right.
language barrier.
And you can keep
I knew that was gonna
mocking and
trigger him.
joking and whatever for the boys in the
Oh
comments
man,
again. You're just like the other guy, but like
the boys in the
you really
comments.
gotta work on yourself, man. No girl's gonna
Yeah.
fucking touch you with
Right.
this behavior. Let's be real.
Right.
And you can say, yeah, right, because
No, I'm
like you're
agreeing
helping
with
your
you.
ego.
You
No,
were the
so then shut
problem.
up and listen. So shut up and listen.
You shut
were
up.
very-
Shut the
You
fuck
were
up.
very offensive when you told her to stop
Yo,
talking.
is this dumb
You-
bitch really gonna talk over me?
Wait, stop. You're not
Dumb
gonna insult,
bitch.
you're not gonna insult the guest. Hang on.
No,
This is
no,
not
no.
debate.
Don't
This is
insult
not
me.
debate. This is a speed date session. Don't insult the guest. Okay, keep going.
All right.
Oh my god. No, it's just honestly, if you're here to learn, then listen, be open about it. Don't sit there and say yeah, and talk to her like that. Very disrespectful. I want to talk about your relationship with your mommy if you talk to women like that. There's
That's
a line
fine.
here. There's a line here, right? So when you go on dates,
man.
guys in the comments, as you probably know, this is what not to do. This behavior of trying to be tough doesn't work on women who are real women. It might work on little malleable girls who are terrified and have other issues to deal with. But a guy like this coming in and trying to analyze somebody else, not going to get you anywhere except make you look like shit. Okay? You're going home alone with your hand again. So let's just be real. Cut the crap. Okay? That's it.
All right.
Honestly, it was just like
I had to say it.
They're gonna pile. All right.
Like,
go on.
you need to go talk to your mom, man. Like, what the fuck?
You need to talk to your mom. Why are you so hurt? Why is
Well,
she
this
so
is- dude,
emotional?
this is- I don't know why
Because you're
guys.
gross. You are
I
the
don't
reason
know why
why
guys are
women hate
surprised. Like,
men.
if you piss off one girl,
I know,
they're all,
I know.
girls are always going to stick together. Like, this is not like a massive surprise.
Loser.
Like, that's
Yeah.
just that's always
Well,
the
like, I
case.
just don't understand like why you came in here thinking like I'm automatically going to be disrespectful. Like asking about the relationship with her father was like way out of line. Like you just
How is that
met
out of
her.
line? All right.
You just met her. Like you
None
don't
of your
go and
business.
ask somebody their family and like that's very like taboo. And like you just went in there with like I deserve to know this, and like you were very cocky from the beginning, and like in this whole like dating, like you were the problem, and like
Yeah.
you can't blame it on the language barrier or whatever. Like it was strictly you.
In isolation, like it could be fine phrased in a certain way. If like you're having a friendly conversation, you'd be like, listen, I always ask every girl this. It's a cliche question, but just humor me. What's your relationship with your father like? Right? Like if it's phrased like that, it's okay. But given the context of the fact that it was kind of a negative exchange and it felt like you were kind of judging her a lot, like, oh, like you're beneath me type of thing. Given that context, then the question comes off like kind of insulting, right? But there's a way to do it in a non-insulting way. Okay, Sydney.
I mean, I just kind of think you went into this taking it as a joke, and it's not funny.
I'm not laughing.
You were like 30 seconds ago whenever Eden was trying to give you advice, and if you're here to actually get advice, then you would
That was
listen to what
dumb.
we have to say and not be disrespectful to each person that's spoken, except for the man, because you're going to listen to what he says. But
Yeah,
if you're actually here to
you're
take
right.
this seriously, then you should listen to what we have to say, because we're people too and we have opinions. And if you're trying to date girls, then you need a girl's opinion, because we know what we like.
I have a legit question, and I'm not trying to like try to dogpile or like make fun of you or anything, but
Yeah, no. Go
do
on.
you watch a lot of red pill videos?
Not really. No. But look,
Okay.
I didn't get to say anything. Do I get to respond?
Yeah, sure, as long as you don't like insult the guest. Yeah, go for it.
No, I'm not trying to insult the Gus. I was honest. I said this was my first time. Right? That was the truth. And I get now why the girls were so triggered. I mean, all of them, by me asking about relationship with father. But that's actually a question I have asked with no pushback. And I get it. It's a different context. It's online. I'm not used to the dog piling, the kind of girl boss atmosphere. But no, it's cool. I get it, and I appreciate the feedback. I'll come back next time and be super different. I'll be so different. I'm gonna lie my ass off.
Well, no, you
I
don't
mean,
have to. You shouldn't lie. It's just more about
You're
like.
gonna make things even worse if you're gonna lie.
It's like, I mean, like again, like it just feels like you're like pissed off. Like you got.
no, I'm not. I'm really not.
Yeah.
It feels like we're
Oh,
trying to
okay.
rationalize with an
That's
irrational
the
person.
vibe. That's the vibe that gets communicated. I don't. If you're not,
Okay.
I don't know, man. But yeah, so like, I just think you need to find a better way to funnel that, like meditation, sports, whatever. I don't know what the fuck it could be, but like that vibe is communicated, and it feels almost like you're like looking at the girl like kind of like beneath you, right? And even if you feel that way, that if you're communicating that way, you're going to really struggle. Like this is kind of like why I asked you about the red pill thing. That's kind of like how I see a lot of red pillars is they're like when they talk to girls, it's like they're like, "Fucking bitch, hey, how was your day, woman?" Like it's like that's kind of the vibe that you get, right? But in order to be successful with women, you have to actually like love women, as corny as that sounds. Unless you don't care about that. Okay.
No, I do. I appreciate the feedback. Look, I'm a virgin. I didn't want to say it, but so you're all right. You were all correct. I've never had sexual intercourse or anything.
I can't tell if you're being serious or not.
I know that's the beauty of it, but no,
he wants more
appreciate
airtime. Like he just
No,
wants more
it's
airtime.
fine. You can cut me. You can cut me. She's angry.
So fucking annoying.
Hi, buddy. Thanks for coming on, man. Have a good one. All right. We had some good ones for the Clips channel. Okay, so Ancient Bird wanted to apologize actually. So let's give him 30 seconds to apologize. What's up?
Aspen, and the other girls, but Aspen in particular. I apologize for what I said. You're very beautiful. And that was very immature. So yeah.
You just
so I have
seem
to say,
yeah.
you know, we all have insecurities here, but you know, get the change. So
You got to give the guy credit for taking accountability. Not many people would do that publicly.
No, that was actually really sweet.
Yeah, you got to give him credit for that. By the way, as a side note, I didn't ask him. I didn't say, "Yo, you should apologize." I was not involved in this apology at all. He just messaged me in the private chat, "Hey, I want to come on really quick and apologize." So, just putting that out there. Okay, so let's do closing thoughts and wrap up. Lil Dragon and Sydney, this was your first speed dating experience. We literally just lost Lil Dragon. Okay, I'm sure she's just having some tech issues. Who do you guys think did the best out of everyone that you've seen?
The woman respecter 69. He was nice.
Yeah, I knew you were.
You're in love, baby. You're in love. As well as other, what's his name? He's more platonic. I forget his name. They all have such weird names. You guys have to make the names easier to remember.
Yeah.
What's his name?
We'll talk to our parents about that.
Yeah, I definitely think women respecter 69 was like he did really well.
He did well.
Really? Okay. You think he did better than Greg? I thought Greg did pretty well too. But I could be biased because I'm friends with him. So, but yeah, I think they both did well. Eden, who was your choice?
Sorry, Sid. That was my choice.
That's okay.
All right. Lil Dragon, you look just like Sansa Stark right now. Who's your choice for the guy that did the best? Big Dragon, we need you. You're muted. You're muted. There we go.
Something happened in the connection. I came back.
Oh, it's okay. So who was your first choice for number one? Who do you think did the best out of everyone?
I like that guy. I forgot his name. He was dating Sydney. Who was asking about the dog.
Inspector 69.
Damn, you guys liked him. Okay. Little Dragon, you know you look just like Sansa Stark from Game of Thrones right now,
No, I don't know.
but more European, like the European Sansa Stark. All right, let's do shout outs. So let's start off with you, Eden. Do you want to plug your channel?
Yeah, I have a YouTube channel. It's the name that you see here, eDash the brand. I did some videos with Alex when I was actually in Miami, which was really lovely. And you can follow me on Instagram. I'm private right now, so I'm not going to accept all of you fucking freaks, just some of you. If you want to follow me on there, we can keep in touch.
Send her a dick pic to cut to the front of the line.
Yeah. Okay.
All right, Aspen, anything you want to shout out?
So I have obviously like my Instagram, which is just the number 13 and then dot or period Aspen, my name. So it's 13.aspen. And I mean, I post pictures on there. Since I'm on vacation, I've been posting a lot. So just check that out.
But Aspen is not 13 years old. We double checked. So
We did double check.
no worries on that front. Okay, Sydney.
Yeah, my Instagram is Sydney Mund, the first 4 letters of my last name. And that's it.
Are you Polish?
Yes, my last name is.
Yeah, I could tell. All right, Little Dragon, what do you want to shout out?
My Instagram, Little Dragon Makes Love Together. My Twitter, your underscore. No, not. Just your Spicy Dragon together. And my OnlyFans, your underscore little underscore dragon. You can
Okay.
find me everywhere.
We need to change your name to Big Dragon.
No, I prefer the little dragon.
Medium-sized dragon, average dragon. Cool. I appreciate you ladies a lot. So what we do is we do an after show. It lasts about 20 minutes. You guys are more than welcome to stay on if you want, or if you got to go, no worries. But basically, the after show is where we bring people on. We just all have a conversation. So I don't know if you guys want to stay for that or you got to go. But it's up to you. Yeah.
Gotta go, guys. Making dinner.
Take care, Eden. What about you, Aspen?
Bye, guys.
Or you gonna stay?
I'll stay.
All right, cool. Sydney?
Yeah, I'll stay. I gotta
Cool.
take the dog out though, so I'll be on the run.
All right, cool. Little Dragon, do you want to stay for the after show?
I could stay if my laptop gonna work, because I lost connection for a bit. I hope it's gonna work.
I hope so too. Okay, cool. So I'm gonna drop the link for the after show. Little Dragon, how old are you? If you don't mind me asking.
28.
Okay, cool. We both speak Russian, but I'm from Belarus. You're from Ukraine.
Oh, that's cool.
Yeah.
I wouldn't guess actually.
What do you think I look like?
American?
Yeah, I don't have an accent because I moved here when I was 7, but I'm very much Belarusian.
That's cool. That's cool. I have many friends from Belarus.
Like who? Lukashenko or?
No.
That's the dictator of my country. Just as a side note for anyone who doesn't know. Okay, we got Greg. What's up, buddy?
What's good, people?
Okay. Hey, did you want to stay for the after show? Nick?
Yeah, let's do it.
Here for the speed dating. Okay, cool. Let's bring on Hugh. What's up, buddy? And Ancient Bird. All right, cool. All right, so yeah, I think the Black Pill took some L's tonight.
Major L.
Why are we still talking about
It wasn't
the black
even.
pill?
It wasn't even black pill. It was like
It was ass pill. It was douchebag pill.
douchebag pill.
What?
Oh no, you guys are both. You guys are both no homo, good-looking dudes. Yeah.
All right,
black
Ancient.
pill
Let's
for
kiss
W.
now, I guess.
Let's have a threesome. Wait, what?
Going the wrong
Who
direction.
said that?
Who do you? Let's ask the girls this question. Who do you think was the best-looking guy on the panel? Just purely looks. Nope, nothing else.
I think the one who was
69.
disrespectful.
Sorry, what?
This guy who was disrespectful to the girls. Who
Which
took
one?
a
Him or
and
me?
No, she's talking about Eminem.
The last guy that was on?
We
or-
got mocked by Eminem.
Sarah Dikov.
Me?
Oh,
Oh,
yeah.
this disrespectful one. Okay.
Yeah, yeah.
Never mind. I thought you were talking about Eminem.
Okay. Who do you think Sydney and Aspen were the best looking?
I think women respect her 69 just because he also had the personality match. He was very nice.
Okay, but okay. You think he was the best looking too?
Yeah.
Okay. Sydney's like laying it down. She's like, listen, I'm not gonna fucking ruin my chances with a woman respect for 69. Okay.
It never happened. I'm just being honest.
Okay.
Too far apart.
Aspen, who do you think was the best looking?
Honestly, like Ancient Bird and the Tear Your Dick Off.
Shit, I gotta change his fucking name.
Dick off.
Like they're like good looking, but their personalities kind of like ruin it. You know what I mean?
To be fair,
Oh come on, we got up on the
Well,
wrong.
to be fair, it's not
We
personality. It's game.
Damn, brutal.
Yeah.
Like
we got
they're
off
actually-
on
they're
the
actually
wrong
good
foot.
dudes. They're
Okay.
game just off.
Okay, I
I'm sure you
agree.
guys can like do better, but like
I agree with you, Aspen. Like, no matter what I say, everyone in the comments, like they did Ancient Bird, they're gonna say I'm being defensive and stuff. But I'm just gonna address the elephant in the room here. See, with Sydney, when I was making those jokes or whatever, or like joking about my height and stuff, like that, those were meant to be like serious jokes. I don't regularly meet chicks that are 6'4", so I didn't know that that was something that like
Yeah, and
offended them when they
honestly-
make jokes. So that was my
No.
bad. That was socially uncalibrated on my part.
That's okay. And some of the comments were saying that I got offended. I'm really not because I hear them too much to get offended. I was more of just trying to tell you like jokes about height aren't funny to tall girls. So I'm definitely not
Actually-
offended. I didn't take it bad, but for
Well,
future-
yeah, if we're talking about like game specific things, I was trying to do it as a troll, like a disqualification, like, oh, Sydney, you're too tall for me. You're 6'4",
Yeah, but that
I'm
doesn't
5'3".
in the real
It
life.
does.
Trying to neg her.
Boom!
Another
Red,
really
some of
annoying
red pills
comment.
disproved. Boom.
Yeah.
Wait.
Black pill comes to collect.
Yeah.
Well, I
Another
just
really
proved
annoying
the
comment.
red pill on this channel every day, but yeah.
so. Okay, what?
Alex,
kind
aren't you red pill or no?
No.
What's red pill?
I'm definitely not. I don't know why people keep
Mind
thinking
game.
that, but
Sydney,
no.
this
No,
is
you're-
gonna
no,
get
no,
into a
okay.
meta conversation, but Sydney, basically, the red pill is where all
My game.
lost souls go after they've had their hearts broken. Like when I was in high school, like I had a girlfriend for almost 4 years, and that's the best relationship I've ever had. And then I got out of it, and my heart was broken. And then I started consuming red pill content, hoping that I'd be able to find another girlfriend. But ironically enough, I never did. But it helped me get more girls, if that makes sense, but not keep them. Mainly because I didn't want to keep them, but because also just my behaviors and stuff weren't very.
Do you think that the red pill content contributed to the behavior that led you to not being able to keep the girls?
No, that's exactly what I'm telling you. Like that's the
So maybe
self-awareness
stop
that I've
consuming the red pill
No,
content.
I don't. No,
I would
no,
rather
Sy-
have
Sydney,
girls
Sydney, our date that we just had, like, I come on here, like, regardless of what anyone says, like, yeah, I fucking blew chunks tonight with it, sure. But to be fair, like, this way of dating, if that's what you want to call it, isn't my preferred method. So I don't really take it too serious. I mean, I take it serious if I'm really interested, but sometimes I kind of just mess around, have fun with the other people, but I forget that other people still take this seriously. But to your point, I don't consume that stuff anymore. I don't recommend people consume like actual real red pill stuff. Like we're talking red pill stuff like Andrew Tate or like Rollo Tomasi, fucking Rich Cooper, entrepreneurs in cars or whatever. Like they're just dudes who are talking about like maximize your money, your looks, and your status, and the women will flock in. But I think what people misunderstand is that those women are usually not very mentally healthy. So yeah, they come around to have that lifestyle, but they're not really.
Listen, you made it to PWF eventually, so that's all that matters. Everything else doesn't
You
matter.
were the first channel that I watched. Your content has significantly shifted quite a bit, but for the good, I think.
No.
Yes.
No.
In my interpretation, it has. At least the way that I've taken it. The thing is that Alex, no matter what content you put out, everyone's gonna interpret it completely different. So the way I interpreted it back then, when I had that mindset of like red pill, maximize money, look, status, only game girls if you want to like bang them or whatever. But now when I look at your content through a different lens, it all goes to my brain completely different than what it used to, is what I'm saying.
I
So
don't think
people can.
I think my message, I believe the same shit I believed like 2 years ago, mostly with some small exceptions. But yeah, maybe the way you interpret it changed. Yo, Sydney, we got your
Future husband.
Yeah, we got your future baby daddy on. What do you think? What do you think about that last guy? I feel like he took it to the next level with the. I don't know. It felt like he was really pissed off. That's just the vibe I got.
The one who asked about like the dad.
Yeah.
Yeah, no, he like lost it a little bit.
I really couldn't tell. I find a hard time believing that like someone would actually behave like that unless it was a joke. So like if he wasn't going into that as a troll, then I'm completely at a loss for words. I don't understand it at all.
I think he was.
Are we talking about Josh right now?
Yeah, I think he was definitely being sarcastic, but no, I don't think it was all a troll. I think
And that's crazy.
he's not even that bad compared to the internet. What I see on the internet. Yeah, I mean, I think that he definitely just. There's like I don't know. I just felt that. That's why I asked him about the red pill because I felt some like red pill rage. Felt like he was just like kind of pissed off, and it was just kind of permeating as he talked.
Like for me, like I feel like he just came into that like really disrespectfully, I guess. And, like there's like being sarcastic, but like he was just downright like rude, I guess.
Yeah, I think there's a lot of truth in what you said. Like if you want to love women, you have to love women, and it's just very obvious who doesn't. And like respecting women goes a long way. So yeah,
There's just no way you can fuck a lot of girls unless you're a celebrity if you don't actually love women. Like
Yeah.
it's just a prerequisite.
I kind of disagree with that. I think there's guys who get girls who don't like women like that. It's
Like who?
It's like a guy who's like kind of like your arch rival. I don't want to say his name. Something Anthony. I think he doesn't like love women.
Okay, no, but Mylian.
No, I think
The 6'4" DJ, right?
How do you say
he
it?
doesn't.
Mylian.
He doesn't. He actually does love women. He said that many times. He just has a really weird way of interacting with the world. But he doesn't like dislike women more than men or whatever. Like there's
I
no
don't think
like.
he dislikes women, but I don't think he's like he loves women. He loves getting with women. There's a big difference.
Yeah.
But yeah, I'm using that word loosely. I mean, like, I'm not saying you like love women. I'm just saying like, if you have like hatred towards women,
Okay,
you
okay.
have a really hard time sleeping with a lot of girls.
I don't
Alex,
think
didn't-
Anthony has hatred for women.
Yeah, but
so
Alex,
I
didn't you like meet with and talk with and interact with him like face to face on multiple occasions?
Yeah. He was
I
my
feel
friend.
like I feel like with John, this could be like looking way into the metaverse, but I feel like with John, I feel like John Anthony is a closeted woman lover. Like I think the like the character he portrays, like how like gauche, if you will, and how like fucking direct and blunt he is on his YouTube channel and his coaching and stuff like that, is to sell the product. And also he has the receipts to back it up, so to speak. But I feel like when the camera's off, like maybe like behind the scenes, I feel like he actually, it seems like he'd be sort of like a teddy bear. It sounds so weird, but also based off certain events.
You're partially correct. Like he will actually like yeah, like I don't want to violate our legal agreement, but you're
No, you don't have to. I'm just like throwing it out there into the.
You're actually correct. Yeah.
That's just the vibe I get from it.
Yeah. No, you're right.
Legal.
All right.
Alex, I have a question.
Okay. What's the question?
Do you think for someone to be successful in the dating market, do they have to like learn formal game, or do they actually just go out there and talk to people? Like, what's your?
No, you don't necessarily need to learn formal game. There's people who do really well who don't know formal game. It can just be useful, but no, I don't think so. All right, let me change gears a little bit because I think the girls are getting a little bored. Little Dragon, which one of us do you think is cut out for the porn industry?
Of all the dudes on the panel,
Yeah, which one of us?
the Little Dragon. Of all the dudes on the panel, who would you create one with?
Who would be the big dragon?
Yo, Alex, I'll take my shirt off.
You're asking about like who will they choose as a performer?
Yeah,
Well,
out
that's
of all of us dudes on
that's
here.
a separate question. But who do you think? The first question is, who do you think is cut out for the porn industry, and who do you think is not?
Yeah, put your shirt back on.
I don't
And
know.
go one by
like,
one.
No,
If you will show me a dick, I will define. Like porn industry, like choosing the guy with big dicks, like who can get hard very fast, who can come like this, like okay, now 30 seconds and you should come, and he's coming. Like
But can you tell like the big dick energy? No,
Cringe.
Yeah.
the BDE, the big dragon energy.
Definitely women respect her.
Oh, she froze.
You hear that, woman respecter? You got what kind of anaconda are you hiding down there?
Not as big as the one that Sydney had on
How
6. So. Not 80 pounds.
Damn, anaconda pill is brutal.
She's frozen.
Yeah, 8 inches or bust.
Wait, guys. What do you guys consider big? I think big starts at 8.
7+ probably.
Dude, big as anything that's above 5.5 because that's the American average.
7 for porn stars. For like true like bulls, probably 9+, 9 or 10.
Because okay, because 5 is that as average. That's really
well.
small,
Actually, 5.34 or something is the
because
national average.
my
for
iPhone's
America.
like 6 inches, and that's like.
It really depends on what race you are. So for someone like you, yeah, it's maybe like 6.5. Million, he fucking takes his pants off 6.5. Girls are gonna be disappointed. For him, it's like 8 minimum. Okay,
I'm past 6.5. Let's say that.
Yeah, exactly.
Back.
So
I'm
you
here.
8 inches or bust.
as a black guy, you gotta be 8 inches. Yeah.
Yeah, if you're in an 8 inches, it's kind of over.
If you're Asian, if you're
hell?
just 5 inches, you're good. You know.
No, it's like I've actually been
We
like
stopped
noticing, like
on-
I've been doing like a lot of online dating, and when girls come over, they expect it, and like when they live to their expectations, they get happy. But like I notice, like they expect it to be a certain size. It's crazy.
Yeah, I think the worst thing is to be a black guy with a small penis. That's got to be the worst fucking shit
True.
ever.
Yeah.
It's a death sentence.
all
Personally,
right.
like I just feel like it doesn't matter. Like it's not about how big it is. It's about like how you use it.
But Aspen, it's all about
That's the
perception.
Pope. That's
It
the
has
Pope.
all
I'm
perception.
sorry.
It's not like, and I do agree. Girls kind of do cope about like how big they like it. It's not that they like it big, but they like the perception of it being big. Does that make sense?
No, Aspen, come on. If you encounter like a 3-incher, you're not gonna be happy with that.
It depends on how they use it, though.
No,
Even if they use it well, it's
the
gonna be like
perception looks off.
Wait, okay. We can't totally just discount what this woman is saying to us here. Let's hear
I'm
her
trying
out.
to be honest.
Because Aspen, so with that being said, then let's say, because most guys lie anyways about it. There's no point in it. But let's say you do encounter a guy with a 3-incher, like Alex just said in this hypothetical. Let's say that this guy, he's packing that heat, he's packing that little twin flame 3-incher, and but you're really like madly infatuated and in love with this guy, okay? And then let's take a random like Tinder hookup or something. You're like, okay, just a little fling, and he's got, whatever your preferred like big echelon sizes. I don't want to be too vulgar. It's kind of fucking gay. But so you tell me which is better at the end of the day. Let's say they use it the exact same way.
Well, then obviously the person that I would have a connection with.
So let's say the person you have a connection with, let's say he's kind of like, he's packing that twin flame and he hasn't done his research on how to move his ocean in the boat or move his boat in the ocean. And then let's say the Tinder guy, he's like a certified dong slinger. Dude, am I dyslexic? And he's a certified dong slinger. Which one you taking?
Well, like I don't think I would just like hook up with like the random guy from Tinder. Like I feel like that's
It's a hypothetical. Let's say let's just say it's a guy at a bar. You got a couple shots of liquid courage, and you're not exactly into this guy, but like it happens anyway.
Okay, so
and after that, let's let Little Dragon answer the initial question. Okay, go ahead.
So the question is, would I rather take like a guy with 3 inches who I actually love, or would I rather take like 8 who I like don't even know?
Well, okay, 8. I'm pretty sure from everything I've heard, 8 would hurt. So let's just say the upper echelon of what doesn't hurt, but what you would enjoy.
Let's say 6.5.
6 or 6.5, sure, whatever.
Still 3.
But the 3 doesn't know how to use it though. So that's the actual.
But he can learn though. But you're in love, so you're dating him, right? So
yeah, like he could learn, and like I mean, believe it or not, sex isn't everything. Like you really like if you think about it, like in a relationship, like you like if you have sex every night, like it's still only like one time a day. Like
I'm not
you
gonna lie,
have to
if
spend all
sex
the other
sucks,
time
I
with that
can't do it.
person.
The sex sucks, it's over.
3 inches is like this big. I mean, I'm pretty sure most girls are gonna be like,
that's like 1 inch, Greg.
But also,
want
like,
it?
No, that's like
shit.
this is
Sounds
like
like a
1.5,
personal problem,
2.
man.
It's
All right,
just like it's the. I don't know. Do you guys want me to tell you that I want a big dick? Like.
No, I
Yeah.
don't. I want you to
I
be
don't care.
honest,
Please
but there's
do.
a lot of copers, it seems nowadays, that
It's not a
maybe
joke.
that are maybe pretty packed down there, and then they can't. Women don't want to stay with them, even though they're packing some heat.
Wait,
Like,
Aspen,
oh my
what-
god,
what-
I thought packing heat was
What
supposed to
about
give this
a
woman-
micro penis? What about half an inch?
Oh my god.
Like Greg's?
Am I like in love with this
It's
guy?
it's only 1/8 of an inch.
Yeah,
Don't-
let's
don't
let's
gas
say
me up
you're
so
in love
much,
with this
Michael.
guy. Of course, if it was like a hookup, it would not.
Everyone's backing.
Let's say it's a guy, yeah, you're dating. He has a micro penis. Like there was actually a really interesting story on TikTok where this girl made basically a big thing. She was like, yeah, I met this guy. He said he doesn't want to have sex until marriage because of religious reasons. I respected that. We dated
Then
for
it
4
turns
months. We
out
got
he's
married.
packing a
On the
micro.
honeymoon, he had a micro penis. I feel so deceived. What should I do? Like, what about those types of situations?
That
I
guy's
feel
playing
like in
chess,
that
not checkers.
situation, like if you really truly loved your husband, like it wouldn't matter.
Right, but true love is hard to
What
come
do you think,
by.
Little Dragon? What do you think, Little Dragon?
Buy a vibrator. Honestly, who
I think that to make girl come, you don't need to have a big dick.
Yeah,
There is some things.
A lot of girls don't even come from vaginal, from penetration. Indeed, like
You just gotta
They
hit
do
the
it from
right
oral.
spots, boys. You heard it here first. Hit
Yes,
the right
like there
spots.
is few things which like really important. It's your skills, it's your confidence, and the way you make girl feel. Because
You gotta hit the right
orgasm and
spots.
everything in the mind.
Yo, I have something to say. Why do people make sex this like super like esoteric thing? Like each time I had sex, the girl came all the time. Like why is this like some like secret like deep secret that everybody thinks is like so hard to do? Like sex is like you're made to do it. It's like put it inside forward. And
Well, depending on who
Really,
you
I think
ask.
that's just the thing on the
There's
internet.
also-
Miley,
People are like-
depending on who
I
you
like
ask,
that
fresh
little
and fit would
humble
definitely-
brag. He's like, yeah, I don't know, like, I mean, I just
no, like even when I
lost
my
Nylian, are you sure they're not just telling you what you want to hear?
no, they come back. So it's like, of course, it's good.
But like sex isn't
they-
technically made for pleasure. It's made like for reproducing.
Recreation.
And
No,
so,
it's
like,
made for
for
both.
guys, it always feels good, but for girls, it doesn't. Always.
We are coming now.
It doesn't. Well, it feels decent, but like there's some sex that's just like meh, and some that's like amazing for guys. But
No,
yeah,
but it's like there's courses on like on YouTube like how to get better sex. Like, bro, it's like you can read like an article and you're done. Like you don't need to go that deep into it.
dude, some people fucking struggle with it. my
Yeah,
man.
but that's okay. But Miley, that's physical. Like, yeah, I agree with you. Anyone can just like find a video and learn how to give like superficial like physical pleasuring sex.
Of course, you should do foreplay so she's
Yeah, let Little
she's
All right, wait.
No, I'm talking about like.
I want to hear Little Dragon answer this.
Yeah, Little Dragon, answer the question.
I think she answered it.
The initial
No,
question.
she keeps lagging.
Oh, about the porn thing. Yeah.
Little Dragon. We can't-
She has that Eastern European internet, so.
Well, she's in
Can
Miami.
you hear me? Because I'm losing connection.
Okay, we can hear you now, but you are coming in and out. Are you
That's
on your
what
phone?
she said.
Are
He
you,
said.
Are you on your phone right now? Are you on your phone right now? Medium Dragon. Yeah, but you're coming in and out. Do you want to
No,
try
I'm
going?
on my laptop, but it's I don't know.
Oh,
It just
because you were really good for the first 2.5 hours, and then it started getting laggy.
You must be using that Starbucks Wi-Fi, man.
I know.
yeah,
I
I
don't
will
know
go
why
for
that
my phone
happened.
now.
No, mommy Wi-Fi
Okay.
kind of sucks.
Yeah,
My
yeah.
internet sucks, bro. I'm not gonna lie.
No, I'm in Miami, and my internet is pretty good. Okay, yeah, just get on your phone, and then we'll just do it that way.
Yeah, I know.
Okay, yeah, just go on from your phone.
But I have something to think about like PUA stuff, like escalating. I've been doing like it's like if the girl's in your house, you should be able to like score pretty easily for what I've been like testing out.
All right, that seems to be a lot better.
What do you think, Alex?
Yeah, that's a lot better. What do I think? I think some guys are good, but some guys really fucking struggle with.
Really?
Yeah, they do. So I mean,
Like this month, I had like 3 girls come over, and asking was
So many
Yes. I understand that you're good at fucking girls. You're good at games. but
No,
saying-
what I'm saying, like, it's
Well,
like
if we go black, then never go back.
I think the best way is just to be outside and touch grass. That's the best. That's my game. Like, touch grass, interact with people, and just be normal. That's all. That's all I preach.
Okay, seems like some solid advice. All right, Lil Draggy. So
Yes,
you're good
sure.
now. We can hear you. So the initial question is, it was a two-part question. First of all, who do you think is cut out for the porn industry on this panel? And that's including Aspen.
I cannot tell
Look at my porn
because like
stash.
my work is not to choose who is good or not. Like in real life, everything different than in the movies. In the movies, they choosing like looking guys with the big dicks, who can come like this. Like for guys, it's a hard work because like you're shooting every day and you come in every day like several times, and of course you getting tired, and there's like not like some point when you're shooting sometimes you don't have connection with the girl and you just cannot get hard. So some guys they doing like injections in the dick to get hard. So I don't think like from the picture it looks like a dream job. Like like I heard like from many of my fans, it's a dream job. Like I want like bring me to industry. But in real life, like can you handle this pressure like from the production? Like can you get hard like with like every girl, no matter like beautiful, no beautiful, like ugly, no, like you have connection or not? Because sometimes like
What
like
company do
it's
you work with?
Vixen.
Oh, damn.
Never.
I could not get hard if it's a girl who's not
Yeah,
attractive.
with the big dicks, it's also like for girls, like some girls like they like really loves it, like but I experience sometimes when it's like too big, it's like it hurts. And it's not
That's
so
what she said.
pleasant as I expected. So it's not about size, it's not about guys. Like I will not choose anyone like for the work. It's like I don't know anyone. And it's not my work. Like my work is enjoy. That's what I'm trying to do when I'm working.
Are you
enjoy your work, huh?
are you mostly doing like Dixon shoots, or are you mostly doing like OnlyFans on your own?
Like half and half. I don't have time to do my OnlyFans well because it's like you should like chat with your fans, you should post content all the time. And also in America, I did not shoot a lot of movies, only like I think 6 or 7 movies for the 1 year and 3 months. So it's not a lot. But still, I don't want to work with other companies because I like the quality of the shooting. I like it's really amazing production, which I love. And I was working
Who are
in
you?
Europe before I came here.
Oh,
Before I
okay,
came to
that's good.
America.
Vixen is a huge company. How do you for your personal OnlyFans? How do you like? Which guys do you wind up shooting scenes with? Is it like, or are you just taking your Vixen scenes and putting them on your OnlyFans, or are you shooting like unique content for your OnlyFans?
No, so like I can shoot with my boyfriends, with my lovers. So sometimes I put my personal life on OnlyFans, and sometimes it's some guys who has OnlyFans, and we just hooking up, shooting, and having fun and shooting this, and also like selling videos on OnlyFans.
I need to leverage my YouTube cloud and create an OnlyFans. It's like the next progression.
But
for,
also, like,
How much would you
OnlyFans
charge,
is
Alex?
not about porn
Nope,
only.
free.
Like, you can sell
free.
your
What do you think
sex
charge?
coaching. You can sell like your yoga classes. You can sell whatever
Does
you
Natty
want.
have an
There.
OnlyFans?
It just became like OnlyFans. It just became very popular for like inside of adult industry, but
I
you
know,
can
I
use
know.
it for like different purposes.
Hey Alex, I was curious to hear how would you think that the effect of OnlyFans, what's the effect that it has on dating industry, like before OnlyFans and after OnlyFans? Have you noticed anything different at all?
I don't
Or-
think it's had a substantial effect. I think the mass majority of girls on dating apps are not on OnlyFans. It's at the end of the day, there's a small percentage of girls who are on OnlyFans. So yeah, I don't think it's that. I don't think it's that.
a lot. And honestly, like from my opinion, it's almost
It's like less than 1%. Yeah, it's a small percentage overall. In Miami, it might be a little higher. It might be like 3, 4, 5%. But overall, yeah, it's a little bit small. It's small.
I never met OnlyFans girls in real life, like ever. Like I think it's like such a small percentage to like
It's
even
a
like
small
think about.
percentage.
It's like
here I'm in LA, and you know, if you guys know Bungalow, like there's a lot.
I know Bungalow.
You know, Bungalow. I live 2 blocks away from it, and like it's just like I go there all the time. And this is what after pandemic, after the onset of OnlyFans, this is what it became to be, that you meet people and they honestly want to like see if you can pay them more rather than the OnlyFans would, you know. And it's like becoming a little bit more mercantile. Like
what's Bungle?
Realistic, you know.
It's like a bar, like a big outdoor bar in LA that's like pretty popular.
It's like the Wharf, basically.
Yeah.
It's not a club. It's just like a lounge where everybody meets.
Like a lounge, yeah.
Do they have food too?
I don't know. I don't remember. It's like 6 years since I was there. But yeah, I mean, I think it's still a small percentage. I don't really think it played any kind of substantial effect on dating. What's up, Nerdy Romeo? Oh, he's gone.
Yeah, Alex.
Yeah, what's up? I'm back. My car's giving me trouble.
Alex, I'm going to Vegas in the near future. What have you been there before?
Yeah, many times.
What should I do there? I'll be there for like 3 days.
Aren't you
I'm
like 20
actually
years
based
old?
in Vegas.
Yeah, I'm 20 years old.
That really
Look at
depends
you
on what
growing
you're
up.
trying to do. Are you trying to bang a bunch of girls? Are you trying to have a good time? Like, what are you trying to do?
I'm just trying to have a good time, bro. I'm already gonna go hiking. Well, I'm gonna be going there with one of my really close friends. So we're gonna go do shit together, go hiking. But I figured I should probably ask around since you've been there already.
You're not 21 though, right?
Yeah, that's what I was gonna say. Yeah,
but
you're
I
not 21, so it's
don't
not worth it.
really care about going. They have like 18. When I go to Denver, there's like 18 plus nightclubs. So I'm sure there's some in Vegas, but I'm not looking to just like. I don't really care about going to bars and casinos and shit.
Yeah, I don't
Just wait
know.
until you're 21.
No, I can't wait till I'm 21. I'm going soon, bro. There's got to be other shit to do in Vegas than get shit faced when you're.
Yeah, I mean,
21
what I would
either.
personally do is pick up girls on the street, maybe go inside casinos that don't really check. Pick up girls.
Pick up
there.
girls on the street, bro. I'm not trying to bring back like 5 different unknown fucking amoeba STDs back home.
What's the difference between picking up a girl at a bar or on the street? It's the same.
Oh yeah, isn't the Las Vegas Strip like full of like paid like?
That's
No,
hookers?
Not really, no.
I mean, there's a good amount, but you can find ones who are not. They're pretty easy to tell. I've pulled chicks from the street that were not. I mean, you can ask Nerdy Romeo. He lives there, but
Oh
shit,
yo, Nerdy, you wanna link up in Vegas? Go pick up some chicks.
Yeah, I could give you some tips. You just go walk down the strip if you're not 21, you know, just walk up and down the strip.
Yeah, I feel like that wouldn't work for me though, because I've got a little bit of a baby face, and I'm also 20 years old. So if they were all 21,
it would definitely work for you. Nerdy, there's girls on the strip who are not prostitutes, right?
Yeah, just don't go inside the casino. If it's in the casino, they're usually working.
Gotcha. So that's why they all film infield in casinos.
Makes sense, huh?
Genius.
Indian Pete.
All right.
I've actually never filmed in a casino, but yeah.
I'm not talking about you. I'm talking about other dating coaches I've seen on the YouTubes and the internets.
I wonder how many of these like YouTube.
No, they're not in the clubs. They're like at the slot machines. So if
No,
you
that's
see
what
a
I'm
pool-
saying. That's what I'm saying. I've seen infields filmed at slot machines from
And Tara, I have to agree with you. Like, I'm not impressed by some of you going to a bar and pick up like a half drunk chick. It's like what's like I'm supposed to be impressed by that? Like, come on, bro.
It's also not legal.
No, I just said I don't want to.
No, I'm trying to agree with you. That's what I'm saying.
Yeah, no, I don't really care about picking up chicks either. I mean, sure, if there's one there, but I want to like go rock climbing and shit though. Does anything in Vegas like rock climbing facilities anybody know about?
Just type in Google Maps rock climbing.
Oh, that's fair. Yeah.
If there's a drunk girl at the bar, do everybody a favor and return her to her nearest sober friend.
I will do that if
Don't
I
take her
don't get
home.
kicked out before I walk up there. I won't even have a home over there, so I can't do that.
Yeah.
I kind of dislike
I've had
bars.
some of the easiest hookups in Vegas. I remember one time I picked up this chick that what's it called? I was just like disappointed because some guy flaked on her. We literally took me 5-10 minutes. She came straight over and we had sex. It can be super easy in Vegas.
How was it?
Pretty good, I guess. I don't know. It was like
But what do you
6
call
years.
that game, Alex? Is just like right place, right time.
That one was mostly right place, right time.
I think that's most of
It's
like
a
most
mixture,
people's,
man.
like right place, right time. Just
Well,
like
so
that.
sometimes it's a lot harder. I mean, that one was just really easy. But no, it's
Vegas
not.
isn't actually really that easy because you got to deal with the friends trying to cock block you and time constraints. Like if a lot of girls are like flying out the next day, there's not much time you can work with, you know.
Hey,
Yeah,
I am too,
I
so we
agree.
could join the Mile High Club together.
Yeah, I agree.
Alex,
Vegas is not like the number one place that I would pick for picking up girls. All right, I feel like this conversation is like super boring for the chat.
Wait, I want to ask Aspen one more thing before I leave.
Yeah.
I need to ask
Go ahead,
a
Aspen.
woman's opinion. Okay. Hang on. I need to formulate the question first. Somebody fill the space.
All right, I was about
Hey,
to ask
Aspen, do you have
Alex
an
a
insight?
question. Alex, I have a question. So, if you had like a strategy, would you like a guy just approach a bunch of women just to play the numbers game, or like take your time with each woman, like 10 minutes, 5 minutes, like, or just like see if they like you, then move on? Like, what's your approach? Like, what do you think
I
is the right
think
approach?
there's a happy medium balance where you spend maybe a few minutes with each girl, feel out the vibe. But yeah, if a girl's not into me, I'll move on pretty quickly, like 30 seconds a minute. I'm not gonna dilly daddle, but I wouldn't want to move on too quick. So yeah, I think there's like a nice middle ground.
Because for me, like from my experience, I think building rapport is kind of overrated. Like you can tell if a girl likes you or not. Like if a girl does not like you, there's no point in trying to like make her like you. Like it's just like you're wasting your time. I say just find a girl to like you, then just like escalate from there. Like building rapport is kind of like an overrated strategy.
Yeah, but you typically can't escalate like 20 seconds into an
Okay,
interaction.
not do that. Like, that's being kind of just like being uncalibrated. Of course, you talk to them a little bit, but you don't have to like have an hour conversation with them.
Yeah, well, like from a girl's perspective, like if they're really not feeling you and like they're not like giving back into the conversation, like at that point, like it's better for both you and her to just kind of like.
Thank you, Aspen. Aspen agrees with
It's
me.
awkward for her, and then it's awkward for
Well,
you.
I agree with you too. I'm not disagreeing with you.
So it's kind of just like if she's not like entertaining it, then just like dip out. But if she is, I mean, like obviously stay. But if she's not entertaining it, there's no point in wasting both of your time.
Yeah, the
I
issue
don't
is
actually agree with
there's
that.
also a big middle ground between not interested and super interested, right? There's this middle ground where she's like sort of interested, sort of not interested. So you gotta like kind of make a game time decision.
Well, if you want to be the most smooth, like seamless transition to like escalating, just go for this high interest woman. I don't deal with even mid interest. Like mid interest, there's still somewhere. Like girls are like, I like you. Just play the logistics and that's it. Like I don't even want to like have to build rapport. Like, hey, where you're from? Where your
But
parents
also,
from?
like, it depends on like what the occasion is. Like, if they're out with like a bunch of their friends, it might be like
Of course,
a thing
yeah,
that
of
they're not going to hang out with like guys. Like, it's a girls' night. But like, if they're like out, like normally, like you can kind of tell who's looking for a hookup or who's looking for
Exactly.
a guy. Like,
It takes some
normally, like,
social intelligence.
yeah, like
Yeah, exactly,
there's
yeah, it
social
does.
cues there that you just gotta pick up.
Hey, Alex, I got a question.
I do want to wrap up in like 5 minutes, so let's go rapid fire. Okay, yeah. What's your question?
Yeah. What do you do if like a girl is hitting on you, but like her boyfriend is right there?
Is
Are you really asking that? Come on now.
Okay, 2 questions then. Okay, my second one will be for Aspen. Alex, what happened to looks?
Well, you just asked a question. Let me answer his question.
Oh, really? I'm sorry. I have my headphones off.
Yeah,
so
go ahead. Yeah, there's right there. Yeah, no worries.
I don't know. I don't know, man. That's a good one. Depends on what I think the likelihood of the guy beating me up. But generally speaking, nowadays I stay away from that shit. Like if I know for a fact it's her boyfriend, I'd probably just move on. Yeah, like 7-8 years ago, I used to really like play with fire in that sense. But yeah, nowadays, I just generally move on. Like a girl has a boyfriend, like whatever. Let them do their thing.
Okay.
Right.
My turn?
Yeah.
Okay. So first one is my question for
All
Aspen will
your
be
turn?
second. First one is what happened to Looks for Elves? Luxferel got unmodded.
Oh wow,
And
that's
Greg
interesting.
like timed him out earlier because Michael, can you mute your microphone for a second?
Oh wow.
Wouldn't that be a question for me? Like, how
Yeah,
would
that's
Aspen
a question.
know
Wow,
about?
that's
No,
interesting.
I just asked you, Alex. I'm asking you. That was my first question. Aspen's
Yeah,
is the
so if you
second.
go straight here,
Because we
I mean,
were timing him out,
like,
thinking it was the fake one, but
Yeah, I
it was
unmodded
actually
him.
you
I
did.
unmodded
Okay.
him because I no longer trust him based on some incidents that happened.
Oh.
Some lies that took place. So yeah, I mean, he's still welcome to come on the channel. I'll still talk to the guy, but I don't trust him enough for him to be a mod on my channel. It's basically
Okay.
what he said.
I was just curious what happened because I thought it was a fake one, but okay. And then Aspen. So I still didn't formulate this very well in my head, but
It's
I'm just
okay.
gonna try to convey this in a way that's digestible
Just go
and well
for it.
understood.
So
Michael,
I'm just gonna mute him. Okay, go ahead.
fucking hey, Mikey. Okay, so
Just
this,
spit it out. Get it out.
I think we can all agree. Well, let me preface. All right, relax. I want you to understand the
Preface,
question.
that big word.
Let me preface by saying I think we can all agree on here. I mean, I have girlfriends in real life that I talk to about like the dating market, like red pill, not really red pill, but like the whole idea of how men pick up women and sex and stuff like that. But I usually like to come on these panels and then talk to the ladies so I can hear their perspectives because each one is different. So I'm curious to know, what is your ideal way of like meeting somebody? Because from different things that I've heard, bro, why are you guys face palming? What the hell?
Because it took you that long to say that. Like, it was
No.
such a simple answer.
There's more nuance to it. Okay,
Just get it
I have a
out. Oh
feeling
my
that
God.
Aspen, don't rush somebody who's trying to ask you a genuine, intimate question.
Don't rush a
okay?
genius. Like, okay.
Don't rush me. I'm fighting an internal monologue in my head every time I speak. So bear with me. So that's the first part of my question. But the second part is, see, now you made me lose my train of thought. Okay, just answer the first thing. What is your ideal way? Like, do you want to just run into them and it just kind of seamlessly flows? Are you open to like meeting a guy at some event or something, or like at a party or any sort of event?
Social circles are always the best.
And then becoming like friends and then like going from there? Because I know a lot of guys, at least in this space, get very wary about being friends with a woman first because it's, you know, the notorious friend zone and they think that that's the end all be all. But sometimes befriending a woman is good because then you can ask them insights and stuff. So what is your opinion on that?
So,
What is the
like,
difference
for
between the
me,
friend
like,
zone and that?
meeting somebody like just like by chance, like I feel like a lot of girls like are like, oh my God, it's fate, like we're gonna get married, like, and all that. And so I feel like it's always cute to be like, oh, like this is how I met your dad type situation. But like I don't know, I feel like it just happens like at the bar, like at a party, like even like being like a friend's boyfriend's brother, like I don't know, like honestly any way that it could just happen. Like I feel like it just like nobody like goes to like a certain club being like, this is where I want to find my
Yeah, but what is your preference though? Because of course, like putting, okay, so you're basically saying that if it comes to you, then okay, like I'll see where it goes, blah blah blah. But you don't really like put your foot out there, like search for it. You kind of just let fate play its hand, so to speak. And
Yeah,
if
I
it's,
mean, like if I go to the bar and like there's like a cute guy there, like I'll go up to him. Like
okay,
I'm like, so I feel like there's like that. Like you don't just, I don't know, like you don't. I don't think any girl like goes out with the thought of I'm finding my husband tonight. So like,
right? No,
I
it's
feel
just like
it
it's just
happens.
like I'm having a little GNO, as my boy Woman Respecter put it, a
Yeah.
little girls' night out, and then you know just kind of, you know, a cute guy's like walking around, he comes up to you or you walk up to him, and then it's just kind of like boom, just go from there, see what happens.
Yeah, and honestly, like I feel like there's always that. Like I feel like it's a hard line because like if they start flirting with you and like doing that, like there's always that and like dating and talking and all that. I feel like for me, like if I put you in the friend, like if I'm like, okay, like you're my friend, like I'm telling you about my problems, like
Yeah,
I'm
where's
looking
the
at a brother, like,
delineation though? When you start telling them your problems and confiding in them?
yeah, like I feel like for me, like I can't speak for all women, obviously, but like when I'm like, hey, like you're one of my good friends, like you're just a friend, like I'm like that's being like, listen, like I think that you're a good guy, and like I don't really find you attractive, and there's no chemistry.
Damn,
Like,
that's
we're
brutal.
friends.
Yeah, so to make a contrarian point, then, if you're the one confiding in him because you find him to be a good friend but not attractive enough to date, aren't you still like looking up to him as sort of an authority
Yeah.
figure, asking for his opinion on something and your
I mean,
problems, thinking that he can solve them?
No, I don't like. At least for me, I don't go to like my guy friends and be like, "Oh, these are my problems. Solve them for me." Like I'm very like I'm gonna solve my own problems. I just look
So
at them
you
as
just
like,
kind of throw them into the ether, like throw shit at the wall and see what sticks, and then see what they have to say about it, like get another opinion.
But still, if the guy proposed to take care and support you, it's a green flag. Even if you can't solve your problem by yourself.
Like my thing is like obviously like I feel like
agree.
it's a guy friend is like for me the same thing as like a girlfriend would be. So like
Whoa.
not
That's
like that, like a girl who is a friend.
No,
So,
but it's
like,
brutal.
yeah, like it's the same thing. Like I should have to like.
Well, it's not really.
But another thing that I feel like is very hard, at least for me, is like when I'm like, okay, like I like this guy, like he's a good guy. I don't see like there's no chemistry between us, but like I still want him to be my friend. The problem that I'm running into is all the guys are like, oh well, like I see you as more, like I'm attracted to you, like I want to be more with you. And the problem with that is it's like I just want to have a friend who's a guy who's not wanting to fuck me every 5 seconds.
Yeah, that's what I originally wanted to like.
That should be illegal. If I was president, I would outlaw the friend zone.
No, Hugh, before you go, I want to say something first. Hugh, I want to say something real quick. I want to say something real quick.
I wish you're president.
I noticed
Wait, hold
all
on.
the girls. Wait. Oh my god.
Oh, you're good.
You
I do
noticed
want.
what?
I do definitely want to wrap up, but okay, let's do closing. Whatever you guys were
I
going
just
to say.
wanted to say something.
What was
I've
it?
noticed all the girls had any romantic relationship with. I never was their friend. It was like I started just like that. I think starting from a friend aspect, it could kind of put you in the wrong mindset because she thinks you're just like some guy. Like there's no sexual like energy from you. So I just always gonna come from like romantic energy first. Then if it doesn't work out, then like I'm not friends with them anymore. It's like just
Yeah, I agree with you. The only girls I'm
Yeah,
friends with
well,
are
that's
girls,
what I disagree
for the
with,
most part.
partially.
There's only two types of girls I'm friends with. Girls who I have like a mutual interest in, like Eden is my friend. We have a mutual interest in YouTube, right? And the second type is girls who I used to have sex with,
Yeah.
who I ended things with.
Exactly. I never started off with us friends.
And
Never in my life.
Natty's okay with that, Alex?
Me being friends with girls? Yeah, she's okay with that.
Exes?
I feel like it depends. Like I feel like you could go and like start
Yeah,
off
with
being
boundaries,
friends.
yeah.
Like I feel like you
Oh,
could start
okay.
off being friends and then it's like turn into more. I mean, it's more rare, but like, I mean, I think it's all about chemistry. Like if you have chemistry with somebody, then obviously like they'll get out of the friend zone. But like if you have no chemistry with them and like you feel nothing, like they're obviously gonna stay there. Like it's like meeting someone at the bar. Like you could meet someone at the bar and have a great conversation with them and just be friends, or you could meet another guy at the bar who like you have sexual chemistry with, and it's like okay, like they're not gonna be my friend. Like I like them. You know what I mean?
Plus, it's a waste of
Yeah,
time.
no, I know, but it's really not though. This is the point that I'm getting to because
Wait 6 months to get to know.
bro, no. Okay, if we're talking about the friend zone as in the guy is romantically interested and the
Yeah.
girl doesn't share it or reciprocate any of those feelings,
And wait 6
then
months.
then it's not okay. The guy can reframe it in his mind if he can come to terms with the fact that okay, she doesn't reciprocate the feelings. Let me just maybe pick her brain in the future. So if she's honest with me, if she's an honest friend, she can be honest with why there was no connection. Maybe I'm just butt ugly, or maybe I just
You'll
lead with
almost
too much
never get
friendliness.
an honest answer to that question
Yeah,
unless the
exactly.
girl has a super high level of self-awareness and she's like really trained in this shit.
Or she's like red pill or some shit. Yeah.
I think the only way you can get honestly, okay, here's a little hot take. I think that the best way to get honest answers from girls is to sleep with them. After sex, laying in bed, that's when you're going to get the most honest questions.
He's right.
With certain things, there's some exceptions. With things involving you, if she likes you, she might sugarcoat it. But with like general concepts, I don't know. I feel like that's when like people are most vulnerable and people are
Yeah, no,
more.
I understand that, but I'm just saying it
I
can
agree
be a
with that.
good It can be a good
Little Dragon,
thing.
what do you think?
It can be a
Yeah.
good thing to be friends with a female who you also understand is self-aware of certain things. Because one of my best friends is a female, and we talk to each other about the dating scene, like what we
But
think
also,
about
you don't,
relationships
like,
and stuff like that. But
I'm
I
guessing
don't
that
like
you don't
her. I
like-
don't like her romantically. She doesn't like me romantically. That's
Okay,
my
then that's
point.
a real
That's the only
friendship.
way it works.
I
That's what I'm
know,
saying.
but I know, and that's what I'm saying. But so my ultimate question to you then is, if that's the case, you said you make the delineation between friend zone and romance zone with deciding whether or not you're attracted to them sexually, romantically, whatever.
Mhm.
So what is it that sparks that to you then? Is it like their suave nature? Is it like their emotional connection opening
just
up
like-
to you?
It's hard to like explain. Like I feel like you walk into the room and like you just have chemistry with someone. Like have you
But
ever been
but that's
on-
purely
Todd,
based
have
off
you
looks
ever
then,
been on
though.
an airplane
No, it's
and
not.
there's like
No,
the
it's not.
one guy
Vibe,
who's, like,
character, game. There's something.
Look,
She
don't
just
forget
but
about-
yeah, but she just said when you walk into a room and there's just chemistry. Is that assuming that you're chatting back and forth, or that it's just
No,
like
but- okay,
you look
have
at
you
each
ever,
other
like-
and there's just like that eye
Listen,
contact
listen.
chemistry?
have you ever been like on an airplane and like the one guy like that's your well it'd be a girl but like the one girl at your age is like you're
No,
just
keep
like
it as a guy.
for me it's
I
the
ain't
guy,
gay,
for you it
fool.
might be a girl, but like have you ever went on an airplane and like the one person who's like the same age as you, you're just like
I've never
have
been
that,
on
like,
an airplane.
chemistry
It'll be the
kind of?
first time in like a month. So
You're
I'll
not-
know what you're talking about in a month. I'll know what you're talking
but
about in a
like you
month. But
know
continue.
does anybody know what I'm talking about right now?
Yeah, I get you, but that means
Yeah, a
like
little bit.
proximity. Like that's like you guys are the same age. You guys have same kind of like interest. I don't think that's kind of like is that chemistry or just kind of like we're in the
I
same
think
age
so. Like
bracket.
you kind of have like that, like when you're looking across the room, like you accidentally make eye contact with someone, and like
Yeah.
you hold it for a minute, like that.
That's
Like,
just
how would you
attraction. That's
feel?
called
yeah,
attraction.
but that's my point. That is
For me
based
as
on
a
pure
woman,
looks
like-
in terms of chemistry, which of course nobody's denying that looks have to be the threshold first. So if you lock eyes with me in an airplane and like you're attracted to me and I find you a little bit cute, like yeah, there's gonna be like a little like transference of
But that's not
energy
chemistry,
between our
that's
eye
attraction.
contact. But he could
But sometimes
totally blow his chances after talking with you. So I'm saying so long as they meet the threshold first, what is it that, let's say you guys end up sitting next to each other on the plane, what is it that sparks it or keeps that cosmic ball of energy rolling forward
Using all
inside?
these big words, man.
I
You're
don't.
asking, you're asking to quantify something that's not really quantifiable.
No, I'm
Yeah.
not quantifying. I'm saying qualify.
what it
You can
is.
qualify a
But, like,
conversation
what I'm
No,
saying
based
is,
off of your feelings.
no, but what I'm saying is like, okay, let's say I do sit next to that person on the airplane, and like they have really good conversation. Like it could still turn platonic at any time. Like it's not something that they say or do necessarily that turns it platonic. It's just like it's just a feeling.
It's the vibe.
Like you don't look at your friend and be like, oh my god, like they're so hot. We have such good conversation. Like let's make out. Like it's just like you have like a feeling.
I
So
had that
basically,
before.
what
All
you're
right, wait,
telling
hang
me,
on. We'll go. I do gotta wrap up because we're just gonna go.
I know.
forever.
I need one ultimate answer.
Okay,
I'm
say
sorry,
that.
Alex.
You
I'm
can
sorry,
say
Alex.
that
I
for
don't
the
mean to
last
take
10
over.
minutes.
I'm gonna leave
You can
it
say
like
that for
as
the last
soon
10
as
minutes,
this
man.
is. I'm gonna leave as soon as this is
Go
resolved.
ahead. Go,
And
go
last
ahead.
point too. One last point for me.
Aspen, you
Oh,
so
Yeah,
you,
one
you
last
just
point
said
for
you just
everyone.
said it's like a vibe, but you said it could turn platonic at any point. So if it doesn't turn platonic based on the looks chemistry first, but you're saying that no matter how good looking, it could turn platonic, and then you could be like, oh yeah, he'd be a good friend. But you're saying that you can't really explain it, but there's got to be some explanation. So are you telling me that it's not about what he says, but it's about how he says it and how it makes you feel? Or is it about what he says, the connection he has with you, the emotions that are flowing inside you? What is it?
It's
Well,
all
like-
together.
Yeah.
It's a what?
It's all together. It's not
Right.
only one thing. It's
Can I make a dumb
conversation,
analogy? I want to
how
see if
you
Alex agrees or even like
the way he make her feel, like it's everything. Like
Yeah, I'm just curious about the way he makes her feel, because there's obviously some quantifiable thing behind how he's carrying himself in front of you in order to make you feel that way. I'm not saying it's some sort of like meta manipulation, like he's thinking of all these things to make you feel these certain feelings inside
and I
your
think-
body.
I think each of it is like depending on like the woman or who you're talking to, because like
Of course.
like for me, like a big thing is confidence. Like if he's confident and comes up and like tells me what he wants and is like very like confident of himself and like doesn't need me to reassure him every step of the way, like that's like good. But like if he sits down, he's like, oh, like I'm so ugly, and like does like is just like awkward like that.
A
Like
pick
does
me
that
boy.
though? Who does
a
that?
couple
Who does
guys actually don't even
that?
laugh.
Really?
So it's just kind of like, but another thing that you need to realize in the friend zone is like when when a girl's like, you're just my friend, like listen to her, because like I'm having a problem right now, like I'm telling somebody like I just want to be their friend, and like they're like I get that, but like I'm attracted to you, like I want to do more, and then like the friends with benefits comes into play, and like that's not.
Hey, he's being confident though, right? He's telling you what he
My
wants.
advice: don't get to that point in the first place.
He is well, no, that's what I'm saying. Like it's just automatically like it's not gonna happen.
Yeah, how did that guy get to that point, Aspen? Is he
I
too
mean, I
ugly
think-
for you?
Reading the room.
I think we know how it happened. more or
No,
less.
but we don't. It's all different.
It was some guy that was kind of chody, and he kind of was like, "Oh, hey, Aspen," yeah. Like for a few weeks.
Is this true, Aspen?
No, well, I'm not gonna say because like that's rude. He might watch this.
Well, it's
but-
not rude, but it might be it might be like a reality slap for him, though. But
Well,
you're
I,
just
like,
saying you're
what I'm
explaining
saying
it for
is
the
I've
greater
told
good
him-
of all men. Look
what
at it
I've-
that way.
What I've
I
said
think
is
people on my channel know that this is like I'm surprised that this is something that you're not sure about. Like it seems like you know the answer to this question.
I'm not sure about it because I've had multiple conversations with all different types of women, even women that I've been
They virtue
romantically
signal, though.
interested. No.
If they friend zone
But
you,
okay,
cut it.
Mylian,
Be a friend.
you tell me
It's
if it's
million.
a million. I asked you earlier and you didn't answer me, but
My bad.
I digress.
Hurry.
No, okay, but that's also not entirely true. If they're a virtue, how can you virtue signal if you're romantically involved with someone? Like I was romantically involved with
That
a
happens
woman.
all the time.
I was romantically involved with a woman that has a completely different perception of like the chemistry and the dating and stuff. The way that she feels when she talks to someone is completely different than like one of my girlfriends that I have.
Yeah, women can.
So
women
it's
can virtue
different. That's
signal.
why I ask each one. That's why I'm unsure.
Women
Alex,
can
'cause it's
virtue signal if you're
subjective.
dating. Every single woman I've ever dated, when I've asked, like, "Hey, do you think that a man and woman can just be friends?" They always say yes, yeah, of course. And then when I break down, like, okay, this guy wants to fuck you, this guy's trying to fuck you here, they're like, "Oh shit, I had no idea." So
and
yeah,
another point, and another
my
point, is,
opinion,
like if you ask your
women-
girlfriend, did you make her come? She's gonna say yes all the time. But a lot of times they're lying. So girls virtue signal all the time, even in relationships, all the time. Like,
in my
But
opinion,
how did I get into
men and women
how did I
can
get
only-
involved in the first place then? If they were just virtue signaling in the first place.
well, they
to
weren't
somebody
virtue
else asking.
signaling about you; they were virtue signaling about other
about
things.
society, yeah.
Honestly,
Yeah,
I think men and women like can only be friends like platonically truly is like if like they don't find attraction to each other. Like if they're not attracted to each other, then it works out. But like if they are, like it's harder. Like there's that chemistry, there's that sexual tension. Like if they're both attracted to each other, they're not gonna be friends. It's just not gonna work out.
They're gonna hook up.
So basically you're just saying is that the attraction is just kind of like an amalgamation of feelings. It's not really anything quantifiable or qualitative. It's just a feeling that you get from a
Yes.
very specific
Attraction is
chain
a
of
feeling.
events.
It's
A
not
ran-
like
It's just a feeling because every woman like
He calls
every
MC
woman has a different feeling, a different way of saying, "Oh, this guy's gonna be in the friend zone, this guy's not." So it's not like I can't give you A, B, C, D. Like I can't give you a straight answer because it's different for everybody.
All right,
Of
let me.
course,
Let
that's
me,
why I asked.
let me flip this question to medium dragon, and then we'll wrap up. So, big dragon, do you think like when guys try to befriend you, is it super obvious if they're trying to fuck you or not? Too?
Like, I believe in the friendship between men and women, but it's very rare situation. And with me, it happened like when we had some story in the past. So we had some relationship, we was fighting, like no matter. And then we finished story, something happened. And still we have something common, like common friends or common like interests, and we are like still friends. So like it was like we had some memories, we had some story, like we are grateful for this, but now it's in the past. We know that like we cannot build anything together, but still like it was a good memories. He's a good guy and we are still friends. And another thing, when both of them in relationship and they just like some limits, like she has a boyfriend, he got a girlfriend, that's why they like just friends till someone broke up.
Yeah, I agree with that.
I have one last point.
Okay,
and I'll
last
be done.
point, then let's wrap up.
So, okay, I have to disagree with Hugh with this, like being friends first and like.
If you're gonna disagree, I have to whatever.
Oh my god, dude! I'm not doing the debate.
Okay, just hurry up with
I'd
your
say
point.
one point, then I'll let him say one point. Then we're done. We're done with the whole thing. So I disagree with you thinking like being friends first and like trying to date is the best way. I don't think that's the best way. I think just getting to the
Well,
point.
don't put words in my mouth. I didn't say the best way.
It's one of the ways. Did you say that? Is that one of the ways? Effective way?
Sure,
Okay,
we can say that.
Okay, I'd have
It's
to
not about
disagree.
this. It's not like when you're dating, you're not looking for the friend. When you're dating, you're
Thank
looking
you.
for a partner.
Exactly.
Like,
I'm
be
about to build on that.
honest.
I'm
Be
about to build on
honest.
that.
When girls just feeling safe next to the friend, when you're
Mhm.
friendly, when you don't, when
They
she
don't feel
doesn't feel any
sexual. They don't feel
pressure,
sexual with their
any
friends.
tension. When she doesn't feel any pressure, that's how she feels safe. That's why, okay, let's keep talking. Let's keep like.
Yeah, isn't safety a number one precursor to finding a
It's
long-term
one of
partner?
them.
Well,
It's not number
it's
one.
attraction.
It's not number one, but it's like one.
I said
of
it's
the,
one
like,
of them.
Little Dragon.
Oh
important
well,
things.
maybe I
Yeah,
missed.
you gotta be like, смотри, красивая девочка, я хочу тебя потрахать. That's how you do it.
Well, let me build on this. Okay,
There's no
Hugh.
miscommunication, man.
Hugh. So if you try to
I
be friends
think
with a girl,
number
okay, first you have to.
number one, it's honesty. Being honest with the girl, like it's
Mhm.
number one rule. Second rule,
But that
is
completely goes
respect.
against like other manosphere beliefs about like keeping the mystery, like not being very explicit about the fact that you like a woman and then
Mystery,
just beating. Yeah,
like
you haven't heard that?
don't stop. Like mystery, being charismatic and like lying, it's like it's different things. You know, you
They're
can be
not
like
mutually
charismatic, you
exclusive.
can make a jokes,
Yeah, you can
but
be very honest and still have some mystery. They're not mutually exclusive.
How do you do that?
Wait,
though?
guys, let me.
Especially if you like the female, how can you possibly do that? How can you keep mystery if you're honest
Because
about
you
the
don't
fact
have
that
to
you like the
tell
woman?
you don't have to tell the girl every single thing on your mind. Like let's say you're talking to a girl and you have really bad diarrhea and you have to take a shit. Like if you don't tell her
That's
that,
being just-
like you don't
that's
have
not
to be like,
calibrated.
hey, by the way, my stomach hurts. I gotta take a shit really bad. Like if you,
This isn't what I'm asking. though. I'm
you can
asking
just
about
not
when
tell
you're
her that.
confessing
Guys,
the fact
let
that
me
you
finish
like
my
the
point. Let me
female.
finish my point. Aspen, real quick.
No, let Aspen say my thing real quick.
Like as like
Okay.
most women are very like they like confident men and like
Yeah.
just saying if you see a hot girl at a bar,
Yeah.
go up to her and tell her she's hot. Like
That's so
she might know it,
uncalibrated.
but that
Saying
is
it-
like and ask her for an
I don't
advice.
know if I would do that.
If you want a girl, like just go up because like confidence is key. Like if you're gonna like be like, oh, I'm scared, like they're gonna be like, okay, well, like he's not sure of himself. Like
See,
you
Alex,
need to
maybe
go-
you're right. Maybe I can't take advice from her.
You need
Yeah,
to
you're
go
not
up
supposed to
and-
go up and tell girls are hot.
Yo, let me finish
No,
my
you
point.
are though.
No, just say, "Hey, I'm Steven." You know,
Maybe if it's
introduce
okay,
yourself.
Aspen, I agree.
Don't
Maybe if it's
compliment it.
maybe if it's genuine, if it comes off as genuine and like charismatically delivered, but like you also have to understand that like all girls already get reinforcement through their Instagram photos and stuff like, "Oh, you're so hot, babe.
But
you're so
that's what's
beautiful.
different.
You don't
No,
need
but
no
that's
man."
different because
And
you
then
know how
and then a dude's come up
I
in
don't know.
general.
I don't
and
think
then
you want to do that because that can make a girl go like, well, I think
Yeah,
it's
no.
better to go in and just be a little bit more smooth. Be like, hey, my name is
I like your
Alex.
dress.
Nice to meet you.
I like your
What's
dress.
your
and
name?
shit like that.
Talk to the girl, yeah, and like
don't know, I
you
disagree.
communicate with your sub communications that you find her attractive because
But
she knows
Aspen,
what's
this
up.
is to your point though. This is to your point though. It's all subjective for females.
Yeah,
Every
well, because,
individual
like,
is different.
For me, like if guys do come on my Instagram and like tell me I'm hot all day long, it's like, okay, yeah, you do that behind a screen, but I'm looking for the guys who want to be like
That's
who
right.
come up to me in person because I feel like that takes balls. Like for a guy to actually come up to a girl and be like, listen, I think that you're cute. I think that we should date.
Right, and then how
But
do you
you're
delineate?
talking
How do you
about- you're
delineate
talking
down the
about-
line when
You're talking
they
about
wanna just fuck
you're
you
talking
instead
about
of dating you?
radical. You're talking about radical honesty right now. But come on, you're at a bar. Some guy goes up to you. He's like, "Hey, you're really, really hot." Like,
That's so
are
uncalibrated.
you going to respond positively to that?
She'll probably say, "Buy me a drink."
I mean, yeah, like if they had enough confidence to come up to me and like even talk to me in the first place, then yeah.
Aspen,
But
I
we'll-
think this is better. I think this is better. Saying, "Yo, Aspen, I saw you across the room. I think you're really pretty. I want to talk to you." That's more like
Yeah, that's a lot better.
calibrated. That's more like normal. Like, oh,
Yeah,
I think you're hot. Like, it's
But
just,
Aspen, didn't you say before that you want to date to marry, or like you want a real relationship before? Didn't you
can
say
find
that?
a relationship.
So like,
Yeah.
how do you delineate? So if a guy is approaching like that, if he's just upfront and honest, how do you delineate down the road, even the same night, whether or not this guy's just trying to fuck you and then leave you? Like most
because
of those
normally,
interactions go in a bar.
You make them sign a 5-page contract.
Well, normally, like, if you have, like, you get, like, a vibe. Like, if a guy's like, I want to take you out on a date, like, that's more, like, relationship stuff than just being like, hey, like, let's go back to my apartment, or hey, let's go back to my house. Like, there's...
So what are you more inclined to agree with if the majority of them are the go back to my house, but they're still confident like you say you want from
Oh,
them?
no. Like, if a guy looks at me and goes, let's go back to my house, I'm like, no.
Well, given that he's built some chemistry before
It
dropping
doesn't
that
matter.
bomb.
Like, for me, I'm not just going to be the type of girl to, like, go back to the house. Like, he can be a
Bro,
10,
you base
hot,
things off
confident,
actions.
But I'm just not going to, like, I feel like, as a, like, me personally, I feel like I deserve more respect than that.
Yes,
So, like,
you do. Yes, you do.
Bro, what girls say and how they act, you gotta see how they act. Not
Well,
what
I
they
want to
say.
finish my point. I'll try to say that
I
you.
do
That's
agree
what
with
I'm trying to
Nerdy Romeo there.
Okay, it's you. So I have to
Okay.
disagree with you. I think trying to be friends with a girl for like 2 months and try to like tell your feelings, that's a waste of time because you don't know if she likes you or not. So why not just go up to the girl and say, hey, I think you're cute. I want to take you on a date. Let's get some drinks sometime. So from that point on, she either rejects you or she accepts you. Then you know if she likes you or not. And if she doesn't like you, you can go on to the next girl. Trying to talk to a girl for 2 or 3
I
months.
do agree with Millie on that.
No, yeah, I'm not saying that it's more ideal to be friends. I'm just saying, at least from specific women that I've been romantically involved with,
Yeah.
the thing that they said that they liked about me the most was the fact that I didn't just approach straight up and be like, "Yo, I like you. Let's get into it." It was more
You don't
of
say that, of course.
it was more of an assumptive frame. Like the thing with me is I don't ever really like saying outright that I like you. I think I'm falling for you, whatever. I think
Don't
it's
say
corny.
that. That's
What
corny.
I do, like the whole mystery bullshit or whatever, I don't really do it for the sake of being mysterious because some red pillar told me to. I just do it because it's fun for me. It's almost like a little bit of a game. It adds spice to it. For me, when I just confess something or when a girl says like, "Oh, I like you. You're such a great guy. Like let's date." For me, for some reason, and maybe this is something wrong in my brain, but I just like I'll be good for like a week and then after a while I'll just get bored. It'll fall off a cliff. So I kind of have to like keep everything under the sheets, but also like obvious, if that makes sense. Like
So,
it's
yeah.
obvious that I like you because I'm spending time with you.
All right, guys,
talking about.
we got to
So
wrap up.
we're just getting into it, man.
Wait,
It's
one
getting to the
more
good
thing, one more
part.
thing.
Yeah, what
There's a
Aspen? Say
difference between-
something to it.
There's a difference between going up to a girl and be like, hey, like, I think you're pretty, or hey, I think you're beautiful.
That's what I said.
Then being like, hey, I like you. You know what I mean? Like, hey, I'm falling for you. Like, that's different. Like, some girls will run at that because some girls have, like, commitment issues or whatever. But, like, going up to a girl and just telling her that she's pretty, like, it's just opening up, like, hey, I think that you're pretty. Like, do you think I'm pretty?
Well, you could say I like you thing.
Yeah, I think Lil Romeo would agree. There's a way you can show your interest in a girl very clearly without going over the top and saying.
And that's me. That's what I'm saying. And that's
Hey,
what.
so there's a point when you should tell a girl that you like her, and that's when she feels like she's not good enough. But you never want to do it right off the bat. You want to do it in the middle of the interaction when she feels like you're worth it to her. Then you say it to make her know that you're not a player. You know?
Or like sometimes I say like you're my
Interesting.
type. Like I say it in like, but you have to say it in the
Yeah,
right
I think that's good. I think that's better. That's pretty good. Okay, I want to
Yeah.
hear Alex's joke about Lil Dragon looking like his sis. Yeah, it was really awkward when she sent that like blowjob nude to my mom. It was we contemplated like kind of removing her from the family reunion, but we decided to keep her. You know,
What?
Alex is a funny guy, low key.
so that was basically the joke.
Nerdy Romeo. So, all right, just I swear this is the last thing. So
We're getting to
what
the
you
good
were
part,
saying,
Alex.
I'm sorry. This is
cut
actually
him off.
like Alex just kicked me off if I say
Can somebody
anything else.
mute him?
But Romeo, I think you made a good point about it. I think the thing with me is that I struggle with. I don't necessarily struggle
I
with
think you
telling females
overthink
that
things. You complicate
Dude,
things too much.
that's it, but that's what I do when I overthink things, bro. Like I was saying earlier, I'm fighting an inner monologue like 24/7 in this brain, and like a lot of my feelings, I like write into like poems or like in writings and stuff like that. And as corny as that sounds, but it's like when I am interested in a female, like I really overanalyze things, and I'm not necessarily afraid. I'm not necessarily afraid to tell her that I like her, because I can do that no problem. I just know how it's worked for me in the past. So I try to approach it in a little bit of a different way, but I also make it very obvious that I'm into her based on the time I spend with her, the things that I say, my vibe, how I act.
She already knows
But
that
then,
you like her because
yeah,
you're
but then
talking
she's
to her,
like,
you know?
yeah, but then she's like, why can't, like, just tell me, like, just tell me what you want to tell me, like almost alluding to the fact that she knows I like her, but I'm not saying it. And I'm in my stubborn self, I'm like, well, you see, and then I like beat around the bush. And
My
so
guy
I
using
don't
the
know if
mystery
that's,
method.
I don't know if
Listen,
that's
guys,
making it
we're
wrong.
gonna wait. We're gonna wrap up. This is
What,
we're
Romeo?
going for way longer. Moral of the story.
Wait, can he answer real quick and then we end?
That's bad.
I swear.
All right.
So if
Romeo,
you beat
can
around the bush too long and she's like, what does he want from me? She's going to get bored and leave. But if you make yourself an interesting enough person where she doesn't have to think about this, she enjoys the moment with you, she won't leave. And, you know, if you guys spend enough time with each other, it means that you mutually like each other if she's not trying to get away. And if she knows when you go up to her that you like her, you know, and especially if you guys are strangers, why else is he coming out to me? So she already knows. It just depends how you play your cards, you know?
Sometimes
All right, wait. Okay.
Sometimes
okay.
girls
Aspen,
what, Aspen?
Really quick, go.
Sometimes girls need reassurance. So like in that, like if you have been talking for a long time, she's probably thinking, why isn't he telling me that he likes me? Why isn't he doing this? Why isn't he doing that? Especially if you're dating like younger women. So then like you need to look at her and be like, listen, I like you. Like you're not it for me, but like I like you. Like if she's beating around the bush asking you for that answer and that reassurance, you have to give it to her. Or she'll leave and find somebody who will.
Yeah, I guess.
I don't like
Cougs,
that.
All right,
yeah, Cougs just hit it on the
Come on.
head. I'm just reiterating the point, because Cougs hit it on the head. It's like younger girls, from what I've noticed, they like the whole trying to figure it out if you like them and stuff. So that's why I'm sort of like timid about like just throwing it out there to them, because I know in the past when they get what they want to hear, they kind of just take it and run. So it's like so assuming that this girl's mature enough, which is why I get into like the emotions talk and stuff like that, so I can get a sense of her maturity and where her mental
Already
state
made
is
your
at.
point already. Just stop talking.
So that's, I guess.
But if you
I
say
guess
it too
that-
early, she's gonna think you're too easy. So you have
Yeah,
to
exactly.
time it right.
Exactly,
You know?
yeah.
You can't
Wait,
say I
wait,
like you at the beginning.
I disagree.
Well,
with you.
again,
If a
like,
girl
I
likes
think
you, wait, hold on, Aspen. If a girl likes you and you're not a weirdo, you just have like normal social skills, date them.
Alex.
No, let's continue.
Yeah.
We're
We got time. We got time.
We-
The
we-
parents are gone.
Yeah, let's continue. So I think if a girl likes you, it doesn't matter like if you miss one step of the game hierarchy dialogue tree. Like just if you're normal, you're chill, you got a good vibe, you know how to escalate, you have good logistics, you're in the good place. That's just my opinion.
Can I make
I
one,
agree with
can I make
you.
one
Well,
dumb
again, like,
analogy
back to
that I
maturity,
wanted to make?
Yeah, respect her. Yeah.
All
make
right,
that
I don't know what the
analogy.
fuck happened. My Wi-Fi cut out, but
We
I
were
do.
chilling. We were
Wait, last
chilling.
thing. If a girl likes you, like she's not just gonna run away. Like if you tell her that you like her,
Exactly.
she's not just gonna leave. But another thing, like maturity, like personally for me, like I'm 18. If I date another
You're
guy,
18?
we're gonna skip past it.
Oh,
If I date another guy who's 18, we're not on the same maturity level. Like I always go for older guys because in my life, like I am way more mature. I know that I just shocked you all that I'm 18, but
thought
like
you were
I normally
21.
go for guys who are like 23 because that's my maturity level.
Wait, hang on, Alex. Alex,
Alright,
you
no,
can just
no,
you
no,
can
no,
just end
no,
the stream and we can talk backstage.
exactly. We're about to
right?
do that.
Yeah, you guys can chat backstage.
Oh
but
yeah, I'm
let's
sorry.
do
Yeah,
let's do that.
yeah. Stop
All
your
right.
stream.
Anyway,
Yeah,
I let this go like half an hour. See how nice I am? I just fucking let this run half an hour.
Well, you
long.
also had half the
Thanks,
panel
Alex.
We're
going
gonna stay
against
backstage.
you.
This is getting good.
I want to
We're
hear Respecter's analogy. though.
Just acknowledge the fact that I'm super nice. All right, guys, listen. Appreciate you all for joining. Tomorrow we are gonna do a really dope debate. It's gonna be Destiny versus that chick Janelle, who's kind of like a hardcore red pillar. So that should be fun. I think we're gonna have a really good turnout for that. So it's gonna
We're gonna
be
have an after party after it?
tomorrow at 8 p.m. What?
We're gonna have an after party stream after or what?
Yeah, probably. I probably
All
will.
right,
As long as it
awesome.
doesn't go
I'll
for
be
too
there.
long.
I'll be there. But
All right,
guys,
cool.
stay on the panel. This is getting good.
So
We're getting
check that out. Yeah, I mean, I'll probably be on Greg's stream if I have time, like around 3 a.m. So if you want to catch more of Alex, You can see.
All right,
now-
Alex, let's wrap this up. Come on.
Listen to you. But yeah, so anyway, so hopefully you guys enjoyed that. We're gonna do these once every 2 weeks or so. Appreciate y'all, and let's show love to the guests by subscribing to their shit. And until next time.